Yo, welcome everybody to the stream. Hello. Now, I will say, this is a kind of special stream because I'm trying something that I've never done before. And that is me and a friend in a Discord call are both streaming at the same time. So, we're in a Discord call together. We both have streams of our different things going on. So I'm going to be playing GD, they're going to be playing Grid Legends over at their stream. And I would highly recommend checking out their stream. I've been trying to give them some support because they've been trying to grow a little bit on the platform, and I do think that they deserve a bigger audience, especially because they are developing a fantastic Sonic fan game that I might even play on stream at some point. If I beat the level soon enough this stream, maybe I'll play it this stream, I don't know, but it's a fucking fantastic Sonic fan game that I think is great, and I would recommend you all try. But beyond that, they play a lot of Grid Legends, so if you're a fan of, like, racing games, they're definitely a good person to check out. So yeah, we're both going to be streaming it around this, like, they are live as well right now, and I've actually been in their stream for about an hour now, so, yeah. As you'd expect, we're going to be playing, Stereo Demoness. Now, I will say, me and them are going to be talking to each other a lot, so I might not read and respond to chat as much as I typically do. But before I unmute them and you guys can hear them, I want to tell you guys some bad news. So last stream, if you popped into it, you'd know that I got 95 on Stereo Demoness, right? Well, unfortunately I've lost that progress. It says I have 0 attempts, it is completely blank, which is very unfortunate, very annoying. Also, I will say, Enigmatic, they don't really like being referred to as the guy that made Killbot, because boxing someone into one thing is kind of bleh. So just try not to do that, but anyway, I will say, as much as I did lose my progress, and more importantly, my attempts, I actually, if you go back to that stream, showed my attempts as I exited the level to end stream. So that was a bit lucky. So I created a copyable that I'm not going to use, it's basically just here to write down my attempts. So currently, I've put in 1,686 attempts. Keep in mind, though, at the same time, I had played this on my old GD account in the past, so there's some attempts missing anyways. Let's actually do this. Let's set that attempt count now, because I learned the ending before. Let's say I put in, like, 700 attempts before. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let me actually just do that math now. No, I'll just leave it like this. We'll do the math later. I want to keep the attempt count from the old copy. But yeah, we're going to start playing, but first I'm going to unmute... Liquafusion. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I've been here the entire time.
Yeah.
I lost a leg. I crashed so fucking hard that my leg came off like a Lego piece.
It's moments like this where I had an Elgato, like, Stream Deck sound effect thing, so I could just, like, play the Lego breaking sound effect.
Also, according to one of my chat members, if I ban them, it means that I hate women, so they have ban immunity.
I do have both stream chats pulled up at the same time, so I can see them both. Yeah.
No, I don't have the other one. Wait, let me, you're right, let me hop on that, hang on.
So I will say, I expect to beat this pretty quickly, and I was, explaining to chat before I unmuted that if I beat this soon enough, I might play your fan game on stream. Your Sonic fan game.
That would be pretty sick if you get that up, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Stereo Demoness 2 with Liquafusion.
Okay, so I do remember how to play this, but
shit, there's like a gang of people in here, yo, what's good?
Yeah, I do remember how to play this, but also I'm going to do a practice run just to refresh, because it has been a full day. Hopefully you guys were right last stream, and I do get the sleep buff. This yellow orb is still bad.
I want to see if I could do something really funny, hang on. I have your stream in the top left. That's really funny. Or no, wait, better place. I'll put it down here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is making me really glad I did this refresher practice run because I would have forgot how to do this from zero.
Oh my god, scary. Look at my stream. I have it set up so well.
Oh god. Let me see. Oh my god, that actually is really good. Whoa.
That's like really good like layout work, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, I could take this a step further. I could cut that out. Add another browser capture.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did also want to try playing the daily after we beat this because the daily today is my favorite Duality Gauntlet contest entry.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
This
Bonk.
browser. Wait, why are they both?
Bonk.
The hell?
Bonk. Bonk.
Wait. I'm sorry, this is so complicated. I'm figuring out how to set this up as I'm going along.
Ah, you're good.
What is this one set to? It is 400 by 600. So this one should also be 400 by 600. Yeah. Okay.
Bonk.
I find it a little bit weird that it's not like perfectly lining up.
Bonk.
Also, you know what? I'm realizing I probably shouldn't even have that.
Bonk. Bonk.
What?
Bonk.
Nothing. I'm just getting a bunch of like random ass bots in my fucking channel. Hide user on this channel? Oh, there we go. Okay.
So
Yeah, you see the contrast between like the people on your fucking thing are really nice, and then people on me are just like, lick pussy, you idiot, Lamau.
yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. That's why I'm fucking. It's because I made a hard level. Everyone's a hater.
Same, your Discord got banned? Damn. Discord be out, like, falsely banning people left and right. Liquafusion's Discord got fucked. They're on a new Discord
AI
account.
thought I was like not a real person because I was saying a bunch of stupid shit, so that's why people that come onto my stream and start saying stupid shit, I'm like, you're not a real person. You're literally a fucking bot.
Yeah.
Like, if you become indistinguishable from the next chat member, then what are you even on the internet for?
Bonk.
Hey, Forever Fractal. Oh yeah, I also did link your stream in the description, and I mentioned
Hi
it,
there,
like...
scary stream.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? I have both of the things open so I can see what's going on.
Bonk.
We're back in Purgatory, chat. Stuck at the beginning of this level,
Say hi.
waiting to progress.
Yeah, I haven't streamed for a super long time, and I'm trying to get back into streaming, so I hit up Scary, and I'm like, yo, if you ever want to stream together, that'd be really cool to channel a little bit of viewership more towards my shit. And it's been working. It's been working really well, actually. Alright, go to bed now. Alright, peace out.
Shit. 25.
Good luck to both of y'all. Yeah, I'll see you around, man. If you want to leave if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool.
Bonk.
Am I tripping, or was this level once
Don't
in the
have to,
dislikes?
though.
It might have been.
But I do stream like this pretty frequently, semi-frequently. So it's worth checking out.
Bonk.
Dude, it's so hard for me to read chat while I'm fucking driving the car.
That's fair.
Like, I used to be
Bonk.
cracked at being able to play Jungle Crush and read chat at the same time, and now it's like impossible.
Sometimes I can't. Like, if I get far, I'll just lock in and not read chat, and then I'll, like, catch up on chat afterwards.
You know, nah, you know what'd be funnier is instead of saying liquid, just put like Killbot Creator or some shit, because then that'll really get people like curious.
Should I?
Like, that's the thing, is like, as much as it sucks, that's kind of the method, is to say shit that'll get people curious.
I mean, I'm trying to straddle the line, because, like, when I went live, I immediately had someone come in chat and be like, it's the guy that made Killbot. And they did put /J, so I think they were joking,
that's true.
but...
Because you also don't want to encourage it too much.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, if you make that the only thing, then it's like, that becomes an issue as well.
On top of that, like, Killbot, you know, you're gonna be doing more with it than the GD level, and I don't want it to be locked into, like,
yeah,
the
I'm
GD
mainly
thing.
waiting until September when the other shit starts popping off.
I mean, Killbot's a great level. They're not gonna like get mad at you for liking the level. They just don't want to be known as the Killbot guy. There's multiple things with
that's
that.
the only issue. It's like people think that I have no life and that I only made it one level in 2017 and then disappeared from planet Earth.
There are
Like,
multiple
people don't
reasons why
realize
the
that I
Killbot
went through a
guy
lot
is the
of
wrong
shit,
thing to call them.
And I'm still going through a lot of shit. And I'm like trying to make moves out here on YouTube, Twitch and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I have a whole fucking character and everything. I have plans for making a game. I do music. A lot of people don't realize that fucking Electrodynamics remix that everyone uses is made by me.
Dude.
Same thing with like the fucking like Rock and Roll, the Speed of Light remix that gets used sometimes. That was another song I made.
Someone in my chat said put Chaotic Machine Creator in the title.
You know what? Yeah, go for that. That's a good idea. I approve of this message. I approve of that idea.
If I ever collaborate with Deltarune,
real one for that.
if I ever collaborate with a Deltarune YouTuber, I wish to be called the guy who made the Femboy Rolsey drawing. Fair enough.
Oh god.
I'm
streaming myself playing a racing game right now, and I just constantly have like bots coming into my chat, and they're just like, fucking kill yourself because you made Killbot, you suck. And it's like, man, everyone on Scary's chat is so nice. Like, all you guys are great, so it would mean the world to me if I saw more of you guys showing up on my channel. That's how you build communities, right? That's how you build communities, because now not only do you know Scary, but you also know Liquafusion, and like,
yeah.
Now that we're friends and shit, we can just do stuff together. It's cool.
Also, chat, this might, you know, ooh, go watch them, you know. Both of us are ridiculously woke, because they actually came out as trans recently. That's why I was saying,
Yeah,
that's why I was saying calling them the Killbot guy is wrong for multiple reasons.
or streaming YouTube or Twitch. I try to stick to YouTube because Twitch doesn't get a lot of viewership, but if people are interested in me streaming on Twitch, I could start doing that. My brother showed me how to do that, and my brother also makes hilarious videos. I put one of his fucking things in the description. Go to my, tell you what. Go to my fucking thing, look down the description. Not only is there Killbot merch, but there's also a website where you can buy a hug. It's a real fucking website. It's the funniest thing. You can buy a hug from This Machine Will.
I think I saw that on your Twitter.
Yeah, he was the same guy that made the video where it's like, we made the ultimate fan Halo remake, and that just ends up being like a re-release of the first Halo with no changes made.
I just realized my Go indicator isn't set up because I lost my progress. Let me set it up at 42.
Yeah, what's your, like, those cheap Femcast hoodies? No, I actually collaborated with a dude who went out of his way to shoot me a message on Twitter, and he showed me some designs that he made, and these are like custom-made sweaters and shit.
It looks like he also has Comatose merch, so I'm guessing that's just the thing he does.
Yeah, that's just a thing he does. He just goes around, like, making fucking cool-ass designs out of GD level. And I think the reason why I like it is because I don't really like YouTuber merch in the sense that people will look at it and they'll be like, what the hell does you gotta be joking, kidding me mean? And you just kind of look like an idiot because then you have to explain it to them.
What the hell does it's everyday bro mean?
Yeah, right? But if you have a shirt that's just like a fucking brain with wires in it and blood coming out of it, it's just like, you just kind of immediately get the impression the type of person they are. It's like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
YouTubers need to take more inspiration with their merch from, like, musicians, where they have, like, their logo, and the logo itself just looks cool.
Yeah, just have, like, a cool fucking design that stands out. Just have something that people are gonna see. Hi, like, well, I'm in your chat now. Times, like, famous for real. That's exactly what happened to me. In 2017, I convinced the dude $C to showcase Killbot, and that's pretty much the only reason it took off, because people were curious as hell. as to what the fuck kind of an abomination I was cooking. If you're reading this chat, say grapefruit.
Bonk.
You're welcome.
Bonk.
This is nothing as scary as a nerd.
I just realized I shouldn't have said that. I think I know what they're gonna do with that soundbite. If someone does something with that, I'm suing them. I'm fucking deleting their channel off of existence.
To be fair,
I'm
you have
downloading
the
Killbot
stream
onto
to
your
prove
fucking
it.
computer right now as we speak. You have 90 seconds left to live.
Just like I am rapidly approaching, like that GIF.
Yeah. I am rapidly approaching your location. Oh, wait. I have something really funny to show you guys. Wait. Alright. I would like to import images. So, this is the thing I've been using in all my thumbnails. This was a design for the character by Blue Rian, who's on Twitter. And they're really cool. And I got the idea.
Was it Fractal that said that? Fractal's chill, they're not gonna do anything malicious.
Alright, cool. And here's a funny little picture.
Bonk.
Oh wait, you
Hey,
know what?
Trixus.
I need to put these up like all at once because otherwise it's not gonna make sense. Alright. Add that image. Add. Oh wait, you know what?
Bonk.
No, I'm
talking
getting
about
so
hookup.
carried away. Now that people are watching my stream, I'm like, oh, I want to show off all the cool shit that I'm making.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I know, but it's like I'm getting distracted from the racing. I want to race. Alright. So here's the drawing of Killbot. Wait, there's two of them now? What the fuck is happening? Dude, how does OBS work? Here we go. Okay, now it works.
Bonk.
Okay. We got these two pictures, right? Are you ready? Are you ready, chat?
Bonk.
Hey, Tony.
Nuclear bomb. This is still a work in progress, but I have a friend, Muimu, who's trying out a shitload of emotes for me that I'm gonna be using on like Twitch and stuff, and I think that's gonna be really funny.
I want to join the stream, but every time I click the link, YouTube sends me to the browser version. That's weird. If you're on mobile and you're having that issue, just type Liquafusion into YouTube and you'll find their stream.
Might not be.
Bonk.
You don't know that. Alright, well anyways. It's probably a revamp thing. You know what else it could be? It's also because my channel is aimed at like an older audience. So if
mine
you're
is
a
too.
youngin, it's probably like automatically filtering you out. It's probably telling you like, hey, you shouldn't be watching this.
Bonk.
No, I know what they're talking about. YouTube is a weird thing. Also, almost all the mobile apps do. Like, Twitter does it too. Where if you click a link, they'll open it within, like, an in-app browser. So it opens, like, YouTube in the browser within YouTube. It's fucking whack.
Yeah, I made a Requiem as well, and that was a whole situation with Dylan where he kept, like, making me uncomfortable in DMs by just saying really freaky, gross shit. And I made it very clear to him that the level was dedicated to a friend of mine that recently passed away. So seeing him kind of monopolize on it and make these like Lightning McQueen haha funny jokes and like ERPing with minors in my fucking server in 2018, I was just like, dude, I'm not talking to you anymore. Like, you're not verifying this fucking level. I'm gonna upload it. Whoever verifies it, thumbs up. I don't care. I'm not putting up with this shit. And then as a jab back at me, he decided it would be really funny if he were to verify it and then upload it with a little like quote at the end that he made up. How old should the audience be? 13 plus? Ideally, I don't really want you in here unless 15, dude. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Bonk. Bonk.
Like you have to make that decision in your own judgment if you think this is the stream for you or not. You're a fucking awesome creator. I love those levels.
Bonk.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of other ones. Apache by Josiah Turner. That was another thing that I decorated. Heatwave by Valentine was decorated by me. I had a part in Gamma by Mindcast. I originally had a part in Down Base Incarnate that never got used because fucking Wes tried to like bribe me money so that I would make so I could remix the song. But then he ended up, well, I'm under 16. So then what the fuck are you doing here? You should don't fucking voluntarily tell people your age on the internet.
Yeah, like, not that I condone being in streams you're too young to be in, but if you are, because I was there once and I get it, don't fucking tell people. That's like the last thing you want to do.
It's satire. Yeah, guys, don't worry. My name is Tony123. Was just making a joke. It was just a really, really funny joke, and it really, really got old.
I remember there was a guy I used to watch on Twitch back in the day, and he was like one of my favorite streamers. And then I got banned from his chat because I passively mentioned my age, and he was like, "Fuck, I gotta ban you now."
Yeah, right? Like, now you're putting us in a position where we need to make the decision if we're gonna like time you out or not. I'll just give a warning. I'll just say don't do that. Like, don't volunteer your age on the internet. I can do that because I'm like 23 years old. You're still a minor. So if you go around telling people your age, that you're basically painting a target on your head.
I just got 75.
Yeah. God damn, 75? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Last stream I had 95 and then I lost my data right when stream ended. But I just like got 75.
Well, there you go. You're already on track to beating it.
Bonk.
Wabug says, "Who the fuck is alternating?" Me!
Bonk.
Is this one of the Forza Horizon games? This is not. This is Grid Legends, which was released in 2022. And it was the last game of the Grid franchise. And it is fucking peak. It is peak beyond all peak. It is the peak of racing games.
I was about to say they should come back and make another, but I realized, no, don't say that. Every time that happens, it ends up being bad. I said the same thing about Saints Row, and then we got the Saints Row reboot, and it killed the company that made it.
I feel like because what happened with this game is it was going to be Codemaster's last Grid game, and then EA brought them out, and they kind of needed the money to fund this game. So they had to sell their soul to EA and just say, fuck it. Like, we're going to send off the franchise with a bang. So they were kind of set up for failure. Like, EA kind of set up the franchise to die. But the developers figured, like, if this is going to be the last game we make, we got to make it better than Grid 1 and 2. We got to make something that's really going to stand. And in my eyes, I think they achieved that. And my friend Alex K Videos made a really good video on the franchise as well, and how it declined. And how they ultimately just went out with this game.
I kind of agree. I'm surprised there isn't like a major remake of this because fucking PG Clubstep got PG Clubstep Rebirth, and yet we don't have remakes of this. Because you'd think someone would want to like redecorate the Unnerfed so it could get verified and placed on the list, but
really, there's not like a stereo Demoness that has like updated graphics.
Yeah, no, this is it. The super nerfed Insane Demon version. That's okay. All there is.
Alright, that counts.
People have verified the Unnerfed, but it's just the same thing.
Someone got the number 3 on. Yo, Liquafusion, the Killbot merch is absolutely peak. I know, right? It's really fucking good. Like, he showed me the designs and I lost it.
Yeah, it's not very well known, but there is a PG Clubstep Rebirth that's Insane Demon because it's like a buffed remake of the Insane Demon buff date.
There was one friggin' person, I want to see if I still have these pictures. There was one Korean person who showed me an art project they made for school, and it was like an entire fucking like Requiem sculpture. It was crazy. And I want to see where I put it. I know I had it somewhere. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Yeah, this is nuts. Look at how fucking good that looks.
you can actually see it's got like the steel beams and everything, and the fucking the rotoscope animation of me like holding my head. And it's even got the little like exit sign in the bottom right. Like that's the thing is like people just don't know who the fuck I am. Like people just don't know that I'm like a person that just does cool shit. So when people make fan art for me, I fucking shout them out because it's really, really good. I just have like folders upon folders of just like random fucking Killbot art that I'm using for hopefully like a video game that I want to play. Like this was made by Leaf, someone on Twitter. This was made by another person on Twitter. This one, I don't... It says... I saved the file name, says the artist, so it says this by Errors of Eravania.
6 deaths to 90 to the end ship. I died to 95 again.
Oh my god, you have to 95.
Well, we got our progress back. What is wrong with me? Holy shit.
Yeah, it gets tense, right? That's why whenever I do online races in Grid, I do really good at the elimination races because no one else handles pressure like I do. I'm like, dude, I fucking beat Retention and Cataclysm. I can handle high heart rate.
Nerve control is such an underrated skill. Like, not just in GD, in like games as a whole.
It's an art project by like one dude in Korea. But I wouldn't be opposed to... Nah, I kind of would be opposed to the idea of monopolizing off of Requiem, because that hits different. Killbot, I could kind of market. Requiem is kind of like a personal thing for me that I don't use for clout. Like, that level has a lot more personal weight to it than Killbot does, if that makes sense. Also, this race is fucking crazy. This is one of my favorite races in the game. This is one of my favorite story missions.
If I ever consider going for Eon, I'm gonna do Rob Top Travel first, because it's half the length, and I know the gameplay. So...
Beyond the 55-minute level.
Yeah, it's 55 minutes long, and it's like entry extreme.
Yeah. Eon is genuinely peak. It is! I kind of wish more people made, like, endurance Geometry Dash level.
I mean, one of my favorite extremes is Boogie. It's like a crazy-ass, like, flow click memory level, and it's like, I think it's like 6 minutes long.
I feel like my favorite type of levels are the ones like Reanimation, where like you have those breaks in between, where you have those breakdowns where the level gets really easy and chill, and it'll maybe play a little flashy cutscene for you, and then it just throws you right back into it. And
My two favorite levels are Reanimation and Space Locked.
For like 2 to 3 minutes straight. Death Moon was another good example of that, where it was just this fucking gauntlet that lasted for a really long time. Christ, I hate the tunnel section. So scary.
Oh, I died there for the first time. Yeah, Rob Top Travel is funny because it's basically every Rob Top level in one level.
That sounds very difficult.
It is, especially if you consider how that makes the balancing, because that means, like, Club Step is in the middle, and then right at the end you have QE2 and Deadlocked.
Oh my god, I hate that. Liquafusion, where can I buy that Requiem merch? I told you, it's not a thing for sale. It's a thing that, like an art student made in Korea, and I'm very hesitant to monopolize off of any sort of Requiem merchandise, because Requiem's a lot more personally important to me than Killbot is. Killbot is like a funny level that I made. Requiem was like an actual send-off, like, I'm done making levels in this game. I'm not touching this one. This one is just a level now that people can play. It's not my property anymore. Like, Requiem belongs to the Geometry Dash community. It doesn't belong to me. Killbot belongs to me.
No, saying it's Killbot 2 merch doesn't help either because of why it's personal to them. Requiem, well, it's technically a sequel to Killbot. It's more a tribute to their friend that passed away of
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Like, a lot of people don't understand the messaging behind it. So I'm really happy that Stormfly's eventually gonna make a video on it. They got into contact with me and they wanted to ask me a few questions.
I'm intrigued by what the overall video is, because I'm wondering if it's going to be a small part of a video, or if it's going to be like...
At the time, I quit making levels. I don't sit down and fucking make GD levels. I'm a programmer now, learning how to program stuff for video games, and I'm hopefully trying to make a video game where you'd be playing as a little character, like, based around the premise of you being inside of a computer matrix, and you're, like, fighting against these, like, virus-infected dudes.
You should view them...
It would be similar in the sense that it would start off as like a funny, haha, like, Sonic video game, and then as it goes on, it just kind of gets more terrifying.
You should view them in the same way people view C1997, where he's just not a GD YouTuber anymore. He plays,
exactly.
What does he do? He does, like, documentaries about space?
What, like, at September, I've been telling a bunch of people, in September, at Sega Amateur Games Expo, I'm showing off a demo called Untitled Sonic Fan Game. And that's basically the prototype for what's going to be a video game about my character, Shockwave and Killbot.
Can you add a Pack-a-Punch
machine? It's very inspired by GD, a lot of the moveset and level design and everything.
I can add a Pack-a-Punch machine, hold on. Let's do that. Here, I'll add a Pack-a-Punch machine, chat. Let me get a good image of this thing. What the fuck? Why is this image so low quality?
What is a Pack-a-Punch machine, and why are you putting it in your stream?
It's a Call of Duty Zombies thing.
See it.
Pack-a-Punch machine. Let's, there we go, Transparent Banshee. Alright, let me... Image.
Really?
Image.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of imagine, because people aren't going to be doing their part, and it's like, dude, you gotta do your part. That's the thing, is you want to find people that are motivated. If you find people that are like, oh yeah, I really want to do this, and then they start slacking, and then they start saying like, no man, don't kick me, I really want to be a part of this. It's like, well, you're slacking, I gotta make a management decision.
There, I added a Pack-a-Punch machine.
Like, that's the thing a lot of GD players don't understand. I remember when I was, like, kicking Xylonox from verifying Requiem because he was being a piece of shit. He didn't understand that. He thought, like, I owed him the verification or something. I don't know. It's just a weird mindset. Dude, that's so real. You have no idea, bro. Yeah, I talked to fucking Mindcap. Mindcap knows how it works. I know how it works. Like, Scary knows how it works, I imagine.
How what works? Like, specifically?
How, like, hosting a Mega Collab works. Like, the idea of who you want on your side and who you...
I know conceptually. I'd be horrible at it, and that's why I've never done it.
Oh, really? Alright, well then,
I know...
don't go to Scary for Mega Collab advice. Go to me or Mindcap.
I mean, like, I do have one strong bit of Mega Collab advice, and that's make sure you actually know the fucking people on a personal level you invite to the collab.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was explaining, is I was saying, like, if you get random people that are just unmotivated and they're like, please, dude, I really want this part so that I can be famous, it's like, don't give it to that kind of person.
There's a lot of people who will just go up to YouTubers. This is like even going back in the 2.0 community. People will be like, hey, YouTuber person, want to collab? And it's like, that's always going to fail.
Yeah, someone like that, like a second owner, a best friend, that's the kind of person you want to collaborate with. You don't want to collaborate with, like, random Cyclonium GD part. I love that fucking Tony Zarrett video of the Geometry Dash players. I fucking love that video, it's so funny.
Why am I dropping frames?
She did host a Mega Collab. Silent.
I mean, like, I've been... Oops, sorry. I've been looking for someone to collab with because I need to get one singular rated level to platinum the game because I'm trying to get every achievement, right? And it'd have been so easy for me to go up to Liquafusion and be like, yo, you want to collab, but that's also like, you don't do that.
Yeah, it's like dickish.
That's what Ultimate Club Step was making fun of. Because it was just like, I got some, like, massive-ass names, and I intentionally badly hosted the collab.
Was the fucking stupid, like, April Fool's thing that we
Yeah,
made, right?
yeah.
How did that go?
It went really well. It unfortunately couldn't be posted to the servers because Josiah's part uses geometrized to GD art, so it's just distributed through a GMD file on the video. But yeah, it was finished.
I never saw the video or anything.
Oh my god, you haven't seen it in full?
No, I never saw the video. You never showed me it. You just said make a part, and then I made a part, and then you never showed what you did with it.
To be fair, that was kind of the point, because the whole joke is that I didn't give anyone, like, it was intentionally badly hosted because I didn't give anyone any direction. I didn't tell them what to do at all, so that it would come out a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to look at my stream, like my YouTube stream, but I'm gonna show it to my stream.
I have it open. I literally have your stream like overlaid in the bottom right of my stream.
Yeah, so chat, if you haven't seen this, I released this as one of my 2 April Fool's jokes of 2025, and Liquafusion built the first part.
Yeah. Scary hit me up and they were like, yo, we're doing an April Fool's thing, just build a shitty part. And I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Metallica. And then Voxicat, like, cooked for some reason.
I pulled out some, like, Trackmania shitpost level, and I'm like, hey, that level was pretty funny. What if I try to copy that into Jump Dash?
And then there's Josiah's part.
God, that guy's fun.
Oh shit, yeah, stream can't see. I forgot to... Hold on. Sorry, chat, I'm a professional streamer. Here.
I can't see. Fuck you. I just took that guy out. Is he still driving? Holy shit, he's still driving. I didn't flip his car.
And then Voxicat cooked for some reason. And then Josiah comes in. Josiah has officially named this part Abysmal Dog Shit. That is the name of the part.
I love this. Wait, I'm gonna like blow this up so that everyone can see it. Oh, the screen resolution's so bad. 144p.
And then another aspect of the joke is that I was the only person that decorated a part.
I think what else is funny is that a lot of the people actually did try to make it look somewhat nice. Oh wait, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I take it back. This guy didn't try at all. That's a good one. Thanks for play. And then the level keeps going for like another fucking... How long is this? Oh my god! It doesn't even hit the side. He just explodes before even reaching the end.
Yes, I am doing the nerfed one, Mark. But yeah, that's what that part was for.
That's goofy as hell, bro. I love that. That's what I miss about GD is everyone's so concerned about making like the hardest top 1 blood level Grandpa Demon, and it's like, bro, just make some shitpost. You'll be funnier that way.
I can say with absolute certainty that I have more fun with insane demons than I do with extreme demons.
My favorite levels are the ones that just look like diarrhea.
You'd love the level I'm playing.
Thinking Space 1 is such a funny fucking level, and Thinking Space 2 kind of ruined it for me because it's too refined, it's too good looking.
I will say, if you ever, like, sit down and bought Thinking Space 2 to get familiar with its gameplay, it becomes as funny as Thinking Space 1, if not more. That gameplay's so hilariously bad.
Yeah, but I don't like play to that top, I don't play to that, like, top 1% skill level.
True.
We'll have to add the exit gameplay part, yeah.
One of my favorite things about Thinking Space 1 is, like, the random frame perfect. Because I'm pretty sure that was the level that started the trend of just having frame perfects in List Demons.
Oh god.
It definitely wasn't the first, like, rated level with a frame perfect or anything, but that was the one where, like, all the top players were, like, using that word, you know?
Yeah.
Bonk.
I don't know why I did that. Okay. Yeah, it's hilarious to what degree this level is first half heavy.
Bonk.
But then for some reason I keep dying to the last ship.
Bonk.
Alright, chat, what do you think is gonna happen first? Am I gonna beat the story mode of Grid Legends? Or is Gary gonna beat Stereo Demoness?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the Stereo Demoness thing's gonna happen.
That
Demon.
was nice of you, thank you.
Yeah, and that video was so sweet because he mentioned how Requiem kind of got bastardized, and he mentioned the fact that I made a remastered version that people don't really know about. And that made me so happy. I was like, dude, that's fucking goated.
It really is a case of like level bad, but only because of the like post creation stuff. This is why like I don't consider a level done until it's verified and other people are playing it, because like yeah, the level can be fully decorated and finished, but if the verifier like makes some fuck ass gameplay changes to balance it, like the whole level will be ruined.
Bonk.
Also, what does Wabug mean when they say his name is Gary? Who the fuck is Gary? Gary the snail?
I don't even remember. It might be like an inside joke about me that I forgot about or something, maybe.
Bonk.
Nothing is Gary.
I know there's a joke whenever I show up in Total GD's streams where everyone calls me Denny because for some reason someone in chat in one of their streams went, "I thought you were Denny," and I said, "No, I'm not Denny." And they're like, and like from then everyone just calls me Denny. It's like, okay,
You definitely sound like a Denny to me.
yeah.
You sound like your name would be Denny.
Bonk.
I
Do you
cannot
happen to own a
stress
diner?
just how awful the first yellow orb in this
Do you
level
happen
is.
to own a chain of diners?
Bonk.
Dude, I've mentioned that to people. I don't know where, and that's probably for the best, because I don't want to, like, get the guy doxxed or anything. But, like, nowadays, Ruckus just works at, like, a barbecue company that he owns. Like, he just does barbecue.
Shit.
Yeah, he, like, you can literally, like, find him just grilling out in the wild.
He doesn't do DJing anymore. Yeah, he's probably like fucking 30 or 40 now.
He has come out recently, made a couple posts, and talked about how he's considered, like, making music again. But also, yeah, it's kind of hard to find the time when you're older.
Yeah, that's the thing is I kind of started getting the thought that maybe I should go back to making some remixes of like GD music because some people really enjoyed that and it's not too difficult for me to poop one out.
I mean, I still
Because I
love
have,
your,
like, the knowledge how to
I
make
still
the
love
shit.
your Electrodynamics remix, only because I cream to the way you sampled Corey X Kenshin for the drop.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit was
fun.
so cool.
Yeah, I just had the idea that I wanted to remix Electrodynamics for the longest time, and I didn't know how to go about doing it. And then I actually buckled down and learned how to use Ableton Live and all that. Holy shit, this guy's...
My chat is very concerned by my phrasing, which honestly, fair enough.
Hi, I'm Leo Discord. Nice to meet you. Chat. Hi, I'm sorry I don't really read my chat a whole lot. It's kind of hard to read chat and drive a car at the same time. I can't text and drive. Like, it's funny because I can play GD and read chat no problem, but the moment you put me behind the fucking wheel of a NASCAR, I'm fucked. Like, I lock into driving. I take driving so seriously. This might actually be the second time I win a race against Nate in the game.
Bonk.
Fucking 95 again.
95 again?
Oh my god, it's not a hard part.
What is it? Do you have to, like, fly through something?
Yeah, it's this little ship part. You're a big ship going through this. It's literally the last hard part.
Dude, those that club step monster trend is so funny. I specifically remember one of Dashy's videos where he's playing Geometrical Dominator and he keeps getting eaten by the monster guy. He's like, I swear to God, I'm gonna take that motherfucker to the dentist. I'm gonna get those fucking teeth ripped out of his fucking shit.
I'm going to...
There's a lost media video of me, like, staying up until 3 a.m. trying to beat Kill Stealer, and I just had, like, schizophrenic ramblings, and I recorded myself, and I made, like, an edit of it, and it was really funny.
I am going to do a run of the ending to make sure that I have it down, even though that never helps. Why is bro in a car?
That video where I was, like, ranting, like, blabbering, like, sleep deprived trying to beat Kill Stealer, I kept referencing the fucking Dashy thing about the teeth, and that became an inside joke with me and my friends. All club step monsters need their teeth pulled out by a dentist.
You guys should see some of the club step monsters that Rob Buck has made in some of his older levels.
Because I'm fucking playing a racing game. I'm playing play another game.
The moment I get to that chip from a run, I do it instantly. Like, I should be able to do it from 0.
Yeah, it's really good.
I honestly lost track. Is that 6 or is it 7 end deaths? I don't even know anymore.
I'm squinting my eyes through the screen right now. I'm squinting my eyes really hard at what you just said.
I honestly... Okay, 6-7 has become such an old joke, I keep forgetting it's a thing.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna comment on it, I'm just squinting my eyes.
I mean, I used to make a lot of them because I thought it was the funniest shit, because everyone would get mad at it. It's the same reason I keep making skibbity toilet jokes, it's because the reaction you get is funny.
I work at a school, dude. I deadass work at a school, and I remember, like, over the winter, like, before winter break, the kids were doing rehearsal for, like, a concert or some shit, and there's a part in the song where they have to count up from 1 to 10, and every time they just scream 6-7.
I hit the blue orb! I was more nervous than usual because I really wanted to beat it on the attempt where you were talking about 6-7.
Yeah, because now you're thinking about it, right? Like, now that you're consciously thinking about it, that makes it so much harder.
I just really wanted to beat it on the attempt where you were talking about 6-7.
That's what motivates you. Just say something outrageous, and then you have to lock in so that you're forced to upload it. I feel like that did happen to one of my friends. Like, we were saying some fucking crazy heinous shit in BC, and he happened to beat the level on that attempt, and he didn't split the audio channels, and he's like, oh god, I can't upload this. Like, no one's gonna believe me that I beat this level. Simply because I can't put this on the internet.
My god.
Yeah, back then it used to just be like, upload a video of you beating a level and it counts. It wasn't like you need to live stream 3 hours and send them off footage of your hand, like, fingering the mouse or anything.
That's why if I ever get good enough to beat extremes and decide, like, list extremes and decide to, which is very unlikely, oddly because of the second more the first, because I just don't think they'd be fun, but, if for whatever reason I just started beating list extremes, I'd probably, like, get myself banned on Pointer Crate intentionally, just because I don't like having to, like, save all my raw footage and all that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't get it, because, like, this community is smart. If someone wants to cheat, they're gonna get caught, even if they don't do all that stuff. Like, they're not gonna get away with cheating, even if they don't have raw footage and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, you beat the level, fucking play it in practice right now, and if they do shit at it, then...
Oh, that actually, on that note, because this is something that might surprise you. So you remember those old videos of that guy beating the Rob top levels blindfolded?
I do not.
Oh, well, they were very popular, and I think they were, like, 2.0 era community. Well, it came out recently, those, as popular as they were, like, extremely cheated. And it's funny, because in hindsight, it's really obvious, too, because they were very, showman-esque, where, like, the attempt would literally begin with him talking into the camera for, like, several minutes, and then, like, he put the blindfold on, and then he just one-attempt it.
Yeah, that is very, very suspicious.
And like, for reference, other than, like, if you were to believe this guy's legit, it'd be weird because other than him, only 3 people in the world have ever beaten, I think it was Polargeist blindfolded, because, like, people just don't understand how hard it is to play games blindfolded. It's so much harder than you'd think.
Section.
So, like, to this day, only the first 3 Rob top levels have been beaten blindfolded. And this guy's, like, cranking out club step blindfolded with, like, an like, massive-ass preamble at the beginning and shit.
Guys, check it out. I beat 9 circles with my dick.
I think there's actually a guy that was doing that on, like, OnlyFans. He was, like, playing Slaughterhouse with his cock.
Yeah, I can believe that.
That was Space UK? Dude, no way.
No shot. No, it wasn't. You're making that up.
Ultra Kawa, that sounds more, that sounds more right. It was probably Ultra Kawa. Because he does have, like, an OnlyFans. So it was probably Ultra Kawa. So
Damn,
fucking funny.
Got OnlyFans? Shit, why don't I start an OnlyFans, bro?
It's weird because, like, they work, but then they also get you into drama. Then again, I feel like that's because it's OnlyFans.
Like, fucking psychic blasting my dick. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm tired as hell, dude. It's been a long day.
Yeah, that was the guy's name. World Game was the guy that was like, I beat the Rob top levels blindfolded. To be fair, though, if you ignore the awful showmanship, the way he cheated was pretty advanced for the time, because this was, like, 2.0 era community, and what he did is he, like, recorded 2 videos, one of him sitting there blindfolded, pretending to play the level when he wasn't, and then the other one was, like, him playing normally without being blindfolded, and he, like, overlaid on certain parts of the screen him being blindfolded while his hand cam wasn't, and he, like, just spliced it really well. And then he, like, cropped the footage of the level being completed and, like, chroma keyed it onto the monitor.
That's
it's like,
crazy.
Yeah, it's an insane level of effort.
High effort. But at that point, it's like the dude already got his views, right? Like, he faked it and then he made it. That's the saying, fake it till you make it.
Honestly, it's crazy, too, because, like, I watch a lot of, like, speedrun stuff, and a really popular blindfolded speedrun is Super Mario 64, and the way people cheat over there is that they just have a second monitor that's also showing the game on the floor, and then they have a blindfold that's slightly see-through.
Do that.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Ultra Power shit. Super realistic the same way as Star Wars CGI used. Also, you were talking over it, but I love this cutscene when they reveal that Yume has a fucking carbon fiber leg and she goes back to racing.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
And I think they literally mentioned that they had to modify the cars. Like, she doesn't use a traditional gas pedal. She uses a fucking... Like driving a boat, she uses a fucking thing that you push forward with your hand.
If this is Stereo Demoness, where's Mono Demoness? Bro, we need Surround Devil.
Surround sound. Cyber Demon, I don't know.
Surround Angel.
File.
Dude, okay, that sounds like one of those, like, AI-generated level names, but, like, someone should make a Stereo Demoness remake and call it Mono Angel. stereo easiness. I still can't believe the unnerfed version of this is fucking harder than Silent Club. That's so funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, this is the song that Ethan worked on in the game. This is the fucking song.
Bonk.
Yeah, I mentioned it last stream because I was playing this last stream as well, but, like, this thing is harder than, like, the unnerfed version of this, rather, is, harder than Ragnarok.
Bonk.
Ragnarok is a pretty gangster name for a GE level, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Some names are, like, really, like, fucking, like, poopy shit tier, and then some names are like, that fucking slaps.
Bonk.
I think it's really funny because, like, some of the levels that have the goofy names fit them because the level is, like, funny haha. Like, there's a level, it's, oh shit, what is it called? It's, it uses the song The Best Drop in the World. Why can't I remember it? I just remember the Club Step Monster. Are you ready enough? Oh yeah, No Jokes. So there's an extreme called No Jokes, and, like, that sounds like such a stupid name, but the whole point of the level is that it starts off, like, super intense, you know, hell-level music, and then it goes into, like, a fucking happy, peaceful song with, like, list demon gameplay.
That's kind of funny, so it has the inverse thing going on.
Yeah.
It's really intimidating, and then it kind of gets less intimidating visually, while still maintaining the difficulty.
Someone in chat said inverse peaceful.
Yeah, pretty much. I like that subversion of expectations, though. I remember someone said they want to make a 9-star that had really intense epileptic visuals, but they were gonna build it to, like, some really, like, piddly song, like the fucking, like, practice music.
Dude, after the stream, I have to show you Sakupin Joy. Too adult friendly.
Now the practice music is like a fucking hood classic. I forget what it's called.
Making a level that, like, is made for kids and adults wouldn't be able to look at it, that's just tongue circles.
Bonk.
Stay inside me. Yeah, it's a portal thing. I think the practice music cuts out the voice lines of GLaDOS.
It does.
Portal fucks. Portal scared the shit out of me as a kid.
To be fair, it kind of had to, because I think Rob would get fucked if he left in GLaDOS' voice.
Bonk.
Ow. It makes me think of, like, when the Henry Stickmin games came to Steam and they had to replace a lot of Nintendo sound effects with, like, stock sound effects.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't ruin it or anything. They did a really good job picking ones that fit, but, like,
That
like...
happened to Sonic 3, because the music was originally, like, partially made by Michael Jackson, of all people.
Yeah.
And because of the legal issues, they just, like, couldn't fucking re-release the music for the longest time. So in the Origins collection, they just kind of used the prototype music.
I love, like, professional artists working on projects and asking not to be, credited.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know how many people in my...
That's partially why I told Boldstep to upload Killbot to his account, because it would make it kind of more eerie, where it's like you don't really know who made the level. It's just sort of this ominous thing that came out of nowhere. So it was kind of a power move for me to just give the level to him and then disappear for 10 years. Also, I have no idea if you have auto deafen or not, so
I don't need auto deafen, I'm good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm
You
good.
just thug it out? That's real. Hey, so do you remember that little blue orb at the end?
Bonk.
You don't hear it. Oh shit, I skipped the cutscene. No, I didn't mean to fucking hit the button.
I didn't exactly die to the blue orb, but...
No, I'm blaming Same Know It's All, because they said I need to stop saying GG so early. Nothing would have happened if you didn't say shit. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
Oh, I just realized, where did your chat go?
I like
Oh,
this
there it is.
stream. I give this stream a thumbs up.
I still want to edit highlights out of the other stream we did, so you can upload those.
Yeah.
Because, like, everything about us playing Spelunky was so funny, because I just kept getting you
my
killed.
God. My brother's playing Sonic Adventure.
This is a weird-ass question. Like, it's gonna seem random, but... Did you ever watch Sunday back in the day? The Minecraft YouTuber? That's fine. I can just explain. He had a series he did with someone named Craner, where basically the whole idea was they played a mod pack called Crazycraft, and they tried to slow each other's progression down by trolling them. So, like, they'd build saw traps, and it'd be like, to get your items back, you have to go through the saw trap. And it was crazy as shit. I almost want to do something like that with you, where we just, like, play Minecraft on stream, and we just fuck with each other.
Dude, you know what I remember cracked me up, like, at around the time of COVID? Fucking this dude, Socks for One, did the series where he just downloaded a shitload of Minecraft mods without even checking them, without even knowing what they do. He just
everything?
shoved as many mods as he could into the game, booted it up, and he's just like, I don't recognize anything right now.
That is awesome.
It
Hopefully
was
you didn't
fucking
download that
hilarious,
one map.
because, like, nothing made sense.
I'm hoping he didn't end up downloading that one mod, because it would make his life way harder. The one where, like, instead of, like, normal Minecraft progression, you have to, like, go through an overly realistic progression where, like, to break a tree, you need to, like...
No, I don't
yeah, it's like...
that.
RLCraft has, like, a mod that makes it so you have to, like, make tools in a completely different way, and it's, like, a whole process just to be able to cut down a tree.
Yeah, I don't think he put that one in. He put a bunch of other bullshit in, but that one wasn't included. He generally kept, like, the player itself doesn't really change, you know?
Someone in chat just said, imagine if he accidentally downloaded the Jenny mod.
What the fuck is the Jenny mod?
Oh, if you don't know, I'm not explaining it on stream.
Oh, okay, I guess
Yeah, it's one of... Iceberg do not research things.
Do not research at 3 a.m. No, I think the funniest fucking thing is when he looked up the crafting recipes and it's like, you need copper. And he's like, what copper? There's 7 different types of copper, 7 different mods.
Arav said it in chat. That's... yeah, so did Sam knows. That's what it is. And it's, like, very memed on for, like, obvious reasons.
Well, I'm glad he didn't include that one. Oh, this race is fun as hell. So you know how the whole game is about, like, Nathan McCain and Raven West kicking the shit out of you?
Yeah.
This race kind of turns the tables because it's one of those catch-up races where you have a faster car than them, but this time it's a bunch of big-ass trucks versus, like, really slow Mini Coopers. So if you are like good enough, you actually can just kill Nathan McCain in this race. Like, you can just smush his car to a pancake. It's just really, really hard to catch up to him in these stupid trucks.
I've been doing, like personal Minecraft mod playthrough that I've been doing for, like, months now. I've been playing through all the mods 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you showed me that sometime.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I tend to like mods that have, like, insane amounts of progression and, like, a quest book. Like, I'm obsessed with, like, Sky Factory packs. Though it can go south very quick if they just assume you know how every mod works when you start the pack.
Yeah. I think the one Minecraft mod that really stands out to me is the Twilight Forest. That's kind of like Minecraft's parallel to Calamity. Where
Twilight Forest is in all the mod 6.
It just completely reinvents the game, and it introduces this entire, like, progression of you need to kill the boss to get the thing, to kill the next boss, to get to the next thing, to get to the next thing, to kill the next guy.
Sadly, the
Very,
mod
very
to
much
this
so.
day is still not finished. They haven't implemented the final boss.
Yeah, I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad that they still haven't fucking finished it, and they probably won't finish it for a while because they're still updating the previous structures. Yeah, I like the lower view count of your random streams. It gives it more cozy vibe. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, if you have like 1,000 people spamming like rainbow emoji twitch.com, it becomes a bit of a fuck fest.
It's so funny watching Doggy's grief streams and seeing the chat rapidly switch back and forth
Yeah, dude,
between.
that's why I miss it. Like when I used to stream myself building Killbot, I think the most viewers I ever got was like 80 viewers at once because I got raided by someone. That was fucking crazy.
I remember just like popping into Doggy's stream chat once because I usually close the stream the moment I load his, or not the stream, but the I close the chat the moment I load his streams usually, but I loaded his chat once and it was like constantly switching back and forth between like public, members only, public, members only.
Wait, were the mods fighting each other?
I think so.
Fucking mods are like trying to kill each other. I love telling the story about how I spoke to Doggy's mom at the fucking meetup. Like when the meetup was over and they had to go home, some people wanted to wait outside to get a picture with them, and I was just kind of chilling. And then their parents came out, and I started asking them like, yeah, I started just chatting up, and I just started being like, yeah, I used to fucking do this shit. I used to make custom levels, so I'm pretty familiar with the game. I understand how the community is and stuff. And she said like, I'm surprised how supportive everyone is, because apparently this level is so fucking... I'm surprised no one tells him that he sucks because he's died so many times on the same level. Is it really that hard? And I'm like, yes, it is really that hard, but that's also why the community is so damaging. Because people will expect you to just like, he's doing it because he's getting a lot of money, you know? I think once you cut out the viewership and once you cut out the income, he's not going to want to verify grief anymore. It's just going to become a chamber. So that's kind of the shitter about Geometry Dash, is like, yeah, you can get good at it, but it's going to suck if you're good at it, because you're not going to have fun with it.
It sounds counterintuitive, but making something competitive is a good way to suck the enjoyment out of it.
Yeah. So that's why I was like really nice to his mom. I was like, hey, I'm glad that you're supporting what he's doing, and I'm like, I understand that as an adult, as someone who's not familiar with video games, you're gonna think that your son sucks at video games, but he's fucking cracked. And I'm very glad that you're supporting him and you're like taking him out to these events and shit.
Fuck. 92.
It's because someone said GG again. The same person. Chat, ban him. Chat, rip his nuts off.
Mods, kill this guy. Someone mentioned it earlier, but like, yeah, IShowSpeed is a really good example. I love IShowSpeed. He's so fun, but his streams are unwatchable because of how bad his chat is.
Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I was surprised to find out that Kuru's chat is a little bit of a fucking cesspool, because I remember like inviting him to Grid Legends, and my friends kept making a big fucking deal out of the people in chat. So I kind of had to tell the people in chat to chill out, and then that inversely made me look a little foolish, because I'm on someone else's stream telling their chat to chill out because my friend was getting all pissy and worked up about it, and I really shouldn't have listened. I really should have just like stuck with it and just been like, yeah, whatever, it's chill. Like, it was kind of funny as hell that the chat was memeing on Alex about how he sucks. And my friend just didn't understand that, like, my friend Alex is getting attention no matter what, so who cares if the chat is roasting him? If he's still the one playing fucking Grid with the streamer and chat member isn't, then what's better? Also, high skills. Welcome back.
Bonk.
I'm gonna BRB for just a sec, because I'm gonna go get some water. Sit tight, I will not be gone that long.
Alright. Someone even plays Undertale, I told him to play it all.
Okay, I'm back. Let me unmute Discord. Alright, I am back.
Fuck, I'm skipping this race. I fucking lost twice.
Ah. So, you know, like, sometimes, because I gotta say, like, sometimes people just don't know that something sucks, and you have to, like, explain to them that something sucks when they buy it for you, and it's the worst feeling in the world. My grandmother bought water for the two of us to share, and she bought Dasani.
Give me a second, I need to go upstairs.
Alright.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Dasani is the worst
Bonk.
water bottle company.
Bonk.
Dasani is owned by Coca-Cola, and they put a bunch of shit in the water, and, like, they say that it's to make it taste better or whatever, but all it does is make you dehydrated faster. Like, they put salt in their water.
Bonk.
Yeah. Like, I have a bottle right next to me, chat. Let me read you this, okay? The fact water has an ingredients list is insane in itself, but let me read this. I can barely see. They made the fucking ingredients on the label that's clear, so you can barely see it because it's blue on clear. Yeah, so purified water, magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride. They don't even list salt anymore, unless that is what potassium chloride is. Yeah, it doesn't say it anymore. It used to say adds a negligible amount of salt, but now it doesn't say that anymore.
Alrighty, I'm back.
But, like...
I think the worst case of someone bought something for me and I had to explain to them that it sucked was one of my friends from the Grid server. They got me this, like, anti-gravity racing based on F-Zero called XF Formula or something. And the problem with it is that it's so wildly different from F-Zero that it kind of doesn't feel intuitive for me to play. It feels like a super, super steep learning curve because it's just so different.
Maybe they removed the salt, because it used to have, like, potassium... Like, it still says, like, potassium chloride and all that, but there used to be a thing in the ingredients list where it literally said, adds a negligible amount of salt.
Andromeda Space Kitty. Oh my god, it's the dude from Discord. What's up? I know you. Guys, I beat my first extreme game a few days ago. Are you proud of me? Which one was it?
Why am I dropping frames?
God, this fucking car. How are you? I'm good. It's called Virtual Collapse.
There we go.
I don't know that one, sadly. I don't know a lot of level.
I was dropping frames because of Firefox.
Oh.
Bonk.
The sad truth is, and this isn't just the case with water, if you want to eat and drink healthy, you have to pay more money. That's what's made it so difficult for me to lose weight, because I was trying, like, I still am trying to, but it's harder now that I you know, quit my job, but...
Yeah, me too. My parents always complain that I eat like shit, but it's like, dude, have you seen the fucking prices they're charging, like, the healthy food?
Yeah, it's like...
The shit expires within like a nanosecond. It's like you need to buy it and eat it the same fucking day. And that's very difficult to do when you're juggling, like, college and work and other shit that people our age are trying to do.
Like, oh yeah, I talked about that in a past job, but I quit my job because my boss was a fucking cunt.
Oh, is it actually? My bad.
Yeah, I talked about it in a way earlier stream, but I did quit my job, and I did it because my boss was a cunt. Fuck that guy.
Alright, now you should probably be able to hear me better now that I've turned the thing down by a significant...
Yeah, I'm currently looking for another job, and I've been looking for a bit. It's frustrating, though, because, like...
It's immensely frustrating. What's funny is that I like telling people I work at a school, and I'm not allowed to tell the kids that I'm, like, active online, because obviously that will create a whole following me on YouTube and shit. That's gonna get really weird.
I'm pretty sure Eric Van Wilderman was also a teacher for a bit.
I'm literally prohibited from letting anyone know, and I don't want them to know either. That would just make things weird.
Yeah, I mean, then you'd have a bunch of kids at the school being like, our teacher's the Killbot guy, you know.
It's quite funny playing GD on, like, a kid's phone. Just out of curiosity, I just be like, hey, is this hard? I want to try this. And then I just destroy a level, and I'm like, and they're like, what the fuck? UW's taught English in South Korea. Yeah, pretty much. Also, I'm scary. I'm sorry if I'm yapping.
No, you're not. I'm locked in, so...
I feel like I'm cutting you out a lot. It's just because
No. If you watch the last stream, it got to a point where I was just fucking quiet, occasionally responding to chat. This would be the same way, and so this is actually kind of making the stream more entertaining, I feel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just having a fucking loud, obnoxious asshole in your ear.
It's also good practice for me to have both your chat and mine open, because I have been tempted. I fucking hate Twitch, don't get me wrong, but because it's beneficial, I've been tempted to consider dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because a lot of other people are doing that.
It's really good to do that. My brother does that, and he showed me how to do it.
I don't know, Twitch is flighty with that, because I've seen some people get banned on Twitch for doing it, and I've seen other people do it for years and be fine. I don't know the logistics. Could be like a deal thing, like a brand deal thing, I don't know.
I think it's a partnership thing. I think, like, if you become a Twitch affiliate or Twitch partner, one of the terms, like, you need to stay streaming on Twitch. You can't go stream to YouTube.
Yeah, and like, the way I see it is I hate Twitch, so if I dual stream and I get banned for it, so be it. Fuck Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch is stupid, I get ads. Dude, okay. It's weird because I hate Twitch now and hated Twitch back in the day for two different reasons. The reason I used to hate it is because a lot of my favorite streamers were male, and for some reason Twitch had this favoritism where they were more likely to ban a male streamer than a female streamer.
Oh, they still have that favoritism.
They do? Yeah,
that hasn't changed.
It was, also, what's up, Nardalexius? But yeah, that was, like, the original reason I hated them. But that nowadays, it's how aggressive their ads are, because they integrate their ads so deeply into the stream that ad blocks just don't work over there. And on top of that, if you do, like, look past that and just let the ads play, it's like every 15 minutes, you have to watch, like, 3 minutes of ads which is miserable when you're watching a live stream where, like, they don't stop during the ad break, so you're missing content, you know?
Yeah.
Just sucks.
Miserable. That's why I'm glad I discovered this, like, round where I could pop open the mini preview of the stream in the top right when ad is playing, and I could just mute the ad and then play the audio from that mini pop.
See, like, I wouldn't even mind the ads. I wouldn't even mind how aggressive it is if you could just hear the streamer during the ad.
Yeah, it's diabolical. It's absolutely diabolical. But it's a great money-making. If you can get a bunch of fucking people to subscribe to you, it's like bam, you're set.
Aren't you forced to run ads? I mean, I have, like, what I'm saying is I have no issue with ads. I have an issue with ads interrupting.
You are forced to run ads, but I think you can control the frequency of it. So you could put less ads. Like, that's the streamer's decision, how many ads they want in their shit. If they want 3 minutes of ads, they can make you sit through 3 minutes of ads.
That, and, like, what I like about YouTube is you can turn monetization off while the stream is live, and then turn it on afterwards for the VOD.
Yeah.
Which is so much better.
Yeah. Whoa.
Why did I only go spam for 2 of them? There are 4. Why did I do... Oh my god. Fandom has to be, like, the Spampton of websites. Dude, I don't... Like, I have, like, a really good ad block. For YouTube reasons, I turn it off on YouTube. Yeah. But, yeah, fucking, the thing is, like, I have a really decent ad block, so when I go onto sites like Fandom, I don't see how bad it is. But even with an ad block, sometimes, like, the space the ad is supposed to fill is still there. So, like, I'll open the website, and suddenly a giant white bar will just slide in from the left side of the screen, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Nah, you know what the real killer is for me? Is I understand how algorithm... The thing is that it'll look at your search history, and if you type in, like, Jump Dash Hard Demon Level into Google, and then you go to YouTube, it's gonna start showing you, like, Jump Dash Hard Demon Level, and you're like, whoa, how does the computer know? That's what I was just thinking about. Yeah, because the computer saw you type that in.
Yeah.
So if you go into incognito and you don't store it in your history, then that kind of works around that
Also,
recommendation algorithm.
That's cool,
The
no,
problem is that
Alexius.
going into incognito disables the fucking ad block. Oh, God, holy shit.
So, on Firefox, there is a setting you can enable. You have to enable it manually, it's opt-in, but it's like, allow this extension to run in incognito.
I think I did that, and for some reason it still just doesn't fucking do it.
So, it's like against YouTube TOS to say the names of ad blocks, when recommending ad block, because... Yeah, and again, I don't use adblock on YouTube, but, what I will say is after the stream, I'm gonna tell you about the adblock I use, because it's so funny.
Yeah. You guys watch the Vernosis interviews? Dude, Vernosis was gonna interview me, but he declined it, and because apparently the shit I was talking about was too heavy for him and his audience. I find that really fucking funny. That, like, the shit I was talking about was way too,
Dumb death.
like, wild for Jump Dash. To the point where he's like, yeah, dude, I'm not uploading this. Like, you could go interview with someone else, I'm not uploading this. And then of all people, fucking Stormfly ended up getting interested, and he's like, yo, I should make a video on your levels. Because Vernosis fucking wouldn't, so now he's coming.
Also, yes,
coming out of
McAfee
the
does exist still. It's
Yeah.
like always been the joke of antiviruses. It's that and Norton. Dude, I remember like old versions of Windows would come bundled with like an antivirus depending on where you got it from. So like you'd buy it and it'd be like bundled with Norton 360. It's like, alright. Reject McAfee, embrace Windows Defense Security. Dude, Windows Defender is unironically one of the best antiviruses on the market. And it's just like bundled with Windows. But that, like, the thing is...
why they tried forcing more antiviruses.
Yeah, well, I mean, Windows Defender only became, like, a decent thing around Windows 10. I think that, like...
for some reason, don't remember Windows Defender and Windows 8. I don't remember it even being a thing.
I don't think it was.
Well, that's why it only started getting good around 10, because it didn't exist.
Yeah. Well, the thing is they had something in XP, but, like, I don't remember what it was, and all I know is that what it would do as a result of existing is I'd get a pop-up saying, hey, you don't have an antivirus, your computer may be at risk. Yeah. So it's probably just, like, Windows telling you to install one they didn't make.
Real men use no antivirus and just raw dog the internet.
I'm kind of that way, but also I'm on Linux, so that's cheating in my case.
Unironically, though, my brother taught me how to pirate shit, because I remember I really wanted to spend money on Minecraft, so I found a way to get, like, a... This was in, like, 2010 or something, when the game fucking came out.
I remember being, like, a young kid, like, fucking...
Thank you, what?
I remember being, like, a young kid. I was probably, like, 11 or 12, and I tried to download free Minecraft and fried my grandfather's laptop.
Oh, God almighty. I remember waking my brother up because I saw a mod in Minecraft, like, and I was like, wake up, there's Pokeballs in Minecraft now, and he's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Oh, Pixelmon.
And then he got so, and then I was so disappointed when it didn't. Was Pixelmon a thing in, like, 2012?
I don't know. Might have been.
I fried my school computer. Sucks. Dude, I remember I fucking found a way to reset my parents' PC so that I could fucking have admin privileges. That was fucked up. I found a way to, like, change the password. I'm glad my Chromebooks are pretty difficult to crack, and I feel like if you do crack them, then you're gonna get called out for it. But and an interview is kind of a letdown. Yeah, mine had some crazy shit. Mine would have been fucking crazy. My interview would have been, like, actually nutty, but he declined it because it was too nutty. Like, this is the problem, is that GD players don't want to branch off crazy stuff.
Fucking, I hit the blue!
Okay, Scary, I'm gonna be so real with you, we have a problem.
95
I'm on the second to last race.
Oh.
I might actually beat this game before you beat Stereo Demoness.
That would be incredible. I swear if this has to go to stream 3.
It might actually happen. I'm like at the end of the fucking game, basically. So you now have a very limited amount of time to beat Stereo Demoness before chat makes fun of you. And then I don't know, it's your decision if you want to keep playing or not. I don't care.
Hold on, let me channel my YouTuber voice because I do it for bits. Can I beat Stereo Demoness before Killbot Creator beats Grid Legends?
That's what I imagine Spamton would sound like.
God. Oh my god, you are the most based person in chat so far. Someone just said you made Killbot?
Yes.
Oh man, that's so fucking hype.
They're also incorrect about my gender. They said he made Killbot.
Yeah, Liquafusion is trans. They go by she, her pronouns.
That's why I prefer it when people call me Liz.
Yeah.
That kind of tells you right away what my pronouns are.
I also did not know that that name was public.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Because I'm an idiot.
I don't want to be fucking called Liquafusion. That's like such a fucking YouTuber name. Like no one calls Charlie Critical. They call him Charlie. I mean, some people say Critical, but like you wouldn't say like voice. You would just say like, oh yeah, Charlie.
I call him a fence sitter.
No one calls Joel Varg Skeletor. Like that's a crazy ass. I didn't know that face. Well, we even have the same name. There's more Liz's out there. I did not know this information. It's like a 50-50 chance people call me Forever. Scary calls me Fractal. I think it's because Fractal is 2 syllables, so it's easier to say.
Bonk.
95 again, dude!
It's coming down to the wire, bro.
I don't understand.
It's genuinely gonna come down to the wire, isn't it? Like, I'm gonna cross the finish line at the same time that you die at 95 for the 20th time.
I can do this part fine in runs, like...
The level's haunted. OMG, I just joined LOL. Holy shit, DJ Fusion is my long lost brother. For those if you didn't get inclined, they would have called you an impersonator.
Bonk.
Okay, to be fair, I did die how my farthest death is, doing a run, so I didn't exactly do it first try. There's gotta be, like, something I can do to make the adjustment easier.
Bonk.
Let me go into practice from this run and just do that sweep down over and over until I feel comfortable.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
If I can...
Bonk.
You gotta say it again on this.
Bonk.
Blah, blah, blah,
Bonk.
blah, blah.
Say what again? I'm confused.
Bonk.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
Oh god, guys, EA brought jump shit. I need to pay $20 to unlock levels and pay coins to collect coins. That is some shit they would do.
Bonk. Bonk.
Okay, so maybe this end ship is just harder than I've been giving it credit for.
Bonk.
Okay, so I think I have a click pattern I can use.
Bonk.
So it's just release and then click once.
Bonk. Bonk.
Alright, let's try that from 0, see how that goes. Because I think before I was just raw dogging the straight fly.
3 hours. That's kind of what I did. Like at a part, like there was one part where I started saying that Killbot was based on Open Hexagon, and then I literally booted up Open Hexagon to show him like what it looked like, and he really didn't approve of that because he just wanted it to be like an audio interview to upload. Well, it's the fact that I was showing things visually because I'm a visual for myself. He really didn't approve of that.
Weird. I like the Verse interviews, but they did always give me the vibe of, like,
They're very scripted. They're very, like, they're very rigid. It feels a little bit like you have a gun to your head. I suck at interviews. I'm like SpongeBob on a driving test. The entire time, I just kind of felt like I was being held at gunpoint.
Okay, so chat, I just had, like, an out-of-body experience. I didn't even realize this was from 0 until I was already past the beginning.
This might be the worst level. 9 gameplay, but Nico. I can guarantee you there are many much third Demoness actually looks fucking cool for the timing.
Yeah.
Like, considering the limited blocks and shit they have to work with, he kind of cooks with it.
Yeah. Alright, that felt way better, though. That felt way more in control. Another 95 deaths, sure, but, like, I feel
really thought you had
way
it for
better.
a second. I actually thought you were gonna do it. Like, I saw you pull up, and I was like, oh, he's beginning to believe. And he just crash landed to the floor.
Yep. I swear, if I find a way to fucking die to the UFO, which is, like, actually free, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, but it would be really funny. Oh god, I just remembered how fucking difficult the final race in this game is.
Bonk.
Dumb death.
Bonk.
Okay, now, here's the thing. This final race takes roughly about 7 minutes. It's 2 laps, and each lap is 3.5 minutes long.
Huh.
So you have about 7 minutes to beat this level.
Unless you fail the race.
Or I beat the game.
Bonk.
Put on the right song. There you go.
Bonk.
What is wrong with me, dude?
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I just realized with noise suppression, your stream can't hear my clicks.
Bonk.
That's definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
My stream, it's fine if people can hear my clicks, but I'm just
Are you
imagining
like clicking into the microphone on your stream?
that, but also, like, there's a couple parts in this level where I alternate.
Bonk.
Oh. Alright. The final race is underway. Final boss, Liz versus Nathan McCain. Who will win the Grid World Series champion? God, he plays like he drives really dirty in the final race. Like he will kick the shit out of you every chance he gets. And he takes off like a rocket.
Bonk.
95 again. Oh, boy.
I'm locked the fuck in, bro. I'm locked in right now.
What the fuck was that?
What happened?
I've died so little here that mentally I didn't even realize there was a spike here. I just, like, blocked it out of my mind.
Oh. Ow. Concussion. Concussion gaming.
I'll tell you what, chat, if I don't beat this before they beat the race in Grid Legends, whenever I'm, you know, done with the rebeat arc and I'm back to doing plats, I will beat really fun sorting.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a wonderful time. Alright. Well, you better lock the fuck in because now I'm on the second lap. I'm in phase 2 of the final boss.
Bonk.
The fuck, man?
Bonk.
Jesus.
Bonk.
Oh my god, no, don't get me stuck at the beginning now.
Bonk. Bonk.
I think what makes this even funnier is the contrast between me doing this really dramatic race, like in the thundering rain, and you're just like,
At least the Every End remix does make it a bit more dramatic.
Oh, are you listening to a remix version?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's Stereo Madness, but in the Every End by Dim Rain sound font.
Bonk. Bonk.
I wanna eventually, like, see good covers like this. I don't like the other Every End covers. The Stereo Madness one is good, though. But I want to see good covers like this of just different stuff for every Rob Top song. Because I think that's the best way to deal with this game's copyright issue.
Honestly, I feel like I would be pretty good at that.
If you could make, like, a good, if you could make, like, a good Back on Track cover, that would be awesome. Obviously, you don't have to, though.
Already, like, have MIDI data of the song, so it's not difficult to import it and then just change it up. Especially if you have a little bit of knowledge and have. Oh, I just realized you might actually get, like, extended time if I lose this final race, because then I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, don't tell. No, I swear to God, bro. Nathan, please, I was just kidding. I didn't actually want you to beat me.
No! Come on! It's losing comedy at this point. It's just becoming dumb.
I lost.
Oh, you lost? Thank God.
I lost. I'm so mad that that happened.
I'm celebrating your downfall because I might not have to play really fun sorting algorithms.
I got spun out on the last lap. That's so stupid. He kept trying to pit maneuver me. Every time we say GG, he dies.
So consistent,
Diabolical.
yeah. I'm kind of impressed by my own consistency. But it also goes to show how dumb the end deaths are getting. God. This level's literally, like, beginning is the hardest part by miles, and then the last ship part is the hardest part. Although I didn't realize that until within the last hour. It felt so fine in runs, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I love levels like this where they just make the ending hard as shit, because it just like, becomes this like grueling task to get to the end every time. And you just pray to God that you're gonna get it right on it.
It's kind of one of the main reasons I like Limbo, because it does that and also has like narrative reasons for that.
Yeah, it's really well designed.
I talk about it a lot in my reviews, but I feel like a lot of extremes don't play with, they don't play with the difficulty artistically, you know what I mean? Like, they don't work that into, like, some kind of narrative. Levels like Killbot do that very well, but, like, I don't know, like, Limbo does it very well, but...
Nine Circles also, people, like, don't give Nine Circles enough credit for, like, kind of being one of the pioneers in that whole hell theming thing.
Yeah. And I just think that, like, a lot of the times, if a level's going for, like, an aesthetic, like, Society, okay, I might not think that it should have been buffed to top 1, but Society did need to be a difficult level, and it works very well for that level. Hey, I mean, it's not because I'm in call with them. A, I've shit on Requiem in call with them, and B, I have glazed Killbot in past videos.
Yeah, no, even I myself, both Scary and I agree that fucking,
the rated copy to specify, obviously.
And the original, and the fucking remastered version is better. And I personally think the remastered version of Killbot is better than the original, but most people don't agree with me. I understand. Looking back on it, I do agree with the idea that I should fed into what people wanted. Like, people in 2017 were like, really wish the flashing was less intense. So I tried doing that, and then I got the exact opposite reaction where people were suddenly praising the original visuals.
It also just doesn't help that you released Killbot DX right when people were changing their opinion on Killbot.
Yeah, it was just a fucking weird thing.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Fucking why?
Don't say go, he's gonna die for his own sake. The deadly death of doom.
What the fuck is happening? And of course I do it first try loading into a start position.
Bonk. 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 Bonk.
Better hurry up before they win. I'll glaze DX until the day I die. That I'm perfectly accepting of. If people want to glaze the DX version, go ahead. If people want to glaze the original version, genuinely, like, go to a sink, wash your eyes out, and go watch the other one. Because the original version is, like, tainted. It's, like, bastardized.
I jokingly called it your bastard child.
The game. I didn't want to make a good level. I just wanted to shit out with the game. I didn't do it justice. So that's why it was always sort of a disappointment to me. Like the OG Requiem better. Alright. Sure. If you're familiar with it, I guess. Like some people are just kind of, they stick to the first thing they see, and it becomes very hard to change their mind on it. Yeah.
It could also be a thing of like they saw it when it was new and they were younger and they
yeah,
like,
that's
have an
the thing.
attachment
It's
to
like
it.
like people will see things when it's new and fresh, and they'll be like, "Whoa, that's cool," and then they see the same thing again, and they're like, "Nah, I kind of like how it was original." So it's fair. I get it. Like that's how I was with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I kind of like Sonic Adventure 1 more.
I agree that Requiem DX is cooler than Limbo, but I don't know if I call Requiem a memory level necessarily.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not memory based, because my definition of memory is you need to deceive the player with traps, in the sense that you need to put like walls that you have to jump and orbs and jump pads that you need to either hit or avoid. Requiem is a path for you to take. It's just obscured by the fucking shitty visuals of it. And it wasn't even really intended for that to be the effect. More of a muscle memory level base. Yeah, that's the thing. Is the only reason people say Requiem is a memory level is because it's muscle memory, which I don't agree with. I feel like that's, by that definition, every level's a memory level, right? Like every plays into. So how is that any different?
By that logic, this is a memory level.
Yeah, like.
I fucking dropped down on the wrong one. Oh my god.
Well, you failed the memory challenge in the memory level. Killbot is one.
I love that I'm like,
Killbot's
this isn't a memory level, and then I dive to like
I
one
said,
of the
it
only
deceives
memory
you.
parts.
There's a lot of fake. There's a lot of fake out. There's a lot of blocks that you need to avoid and jump on top of, and you kind of can't tell which one is solid, which collision, which doesn't have collision.
If that jump ring was a person, I would have slaughtered it by now.
Requiem is a memory level. What are you saying? I literally built the fucking level. What do you mean? I literally sat down and I built the level. Why are you telling me that my level is wrong?
You have another bot.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit, thanks for pointing that out. I don't even like pay attention to what's going on because I just get distracted. Like I don't notice the people getting fucking angry at me in chat because I'm busy looking at the other people that are like responding to me properly.
You know what's weird? I used to have bots just like that too, and then one day it just like stopped.
Yeah, because one day people realize that you're a real fucking human being and that you're not just like a person on the internet that's a punching bag.
Like, there's actually an inside joke that hasn't really been referenced in a bit, so this is like a throwback for my chat, but I had a bot that joined, and it's like, haha, you can't ban me, I'll make an ult, and one of their names was the Hacker Attack.
The Hacker Attacker.
Real ones remember the Hacker Attack. Nah, it was crazy, because they had like 50 ults, and they just like kept showing up.
Speaking of Limbo, I could tell chat a pretty funny story. I think I told this last, but I nearly fucking corrupted Limbo for life. Like, in the sense that I was talking to B-Gram, and I'm like, hey, you should play some of my levels. And then he goes to my profile, and he finds Stereo Madness copy, and Josiah's in the VC as well. And Josiah's like, yeah, play that one, Josiah did not tell him that what the level was it was a version of Stereo Madness where on death, it would crash your game by using like a negative trigger value. What we didn't realize is that he was going to run into the first spike expecting it to be some sort of level, like the spike was going to move. So his game immediately crashed, and then it corrupted his fucking save data somehow. Like, we thought it was just going to crash the game, and it would be like, haha, funny, you open the game again. But no, it genuinely corrupted his shit. And then when he did manage to get it running again, his save file was just gone.
Oh, that's fucked.
It's been like a week or two, like, fucking, like, salvaging
Bonk.
Like the copy of Limbo.
Bonk.
Yeah, so I nearly fucking deleted Limbo, like, out of existence. Like, it would have been lost media if we couldn't get that version back. So it's very
I mean, it
tough.
would have just been remerged, but it would have been, like, it probably would have delayed the level by, like, another year.
Yeah, because they would have had to, like, people that made their parts would have given their parts to Minecraft, and then Minecraft would have compiled them all together. And then those people with the individual parts would have, like, I don't know if they would keep the level, I don't know if they would keep their own copy or not, but it would delay the shit out of it.
Limbo is kind of infamy with the... Wow, Limbo is kind of infamy. I can words. Limbo kind of lives in infamy with a lot of creators because it was such a... oh, that's the first time I ever died there. It was like a nightmare to merge. Like, every single part, keeping in mind how complex that level is with triggers and stuff, every single part, like, used the same groups and, like... it was just such a mess. Yeah.
Why did he do it that way?
I doubt it was on purpose, but it was just like shit happened, and it was just like, oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wonder, it's on my mind right now for some reason, I don't know why, but I wonder, if and when Wabu's gonna finally drop, fucking Skeletal Extremigans. It just vanished, man. If you don't know about that, I'll tell you about it after, because it's really funny. I made, like, a whole video about it. It's so funny. Hopefully never. Yeah, that shit. I hope that shit like got lost. I hope that like they played Stereo Madness copy by Liz. That's the thing. Something brings it back into the like the level gets the showcase. Everyone freaks out about it and gets mad about it. And then, like, a month later, no one talks about it because the level's so shit, it's not even fun to shit on.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Like, surely you can get famous through infamy, but it kind of boils down to how you do it. If you become memorable for something like, oh, you made a level that was uniquely fucked up, then yeah, it's cool. But if you just made a level that was, like, uninspired and dull and uninteresting and just sake of being hard and getting views, it's gonna have the exact opposite effect.
What happened with...
The more you actively try to do it, the more you try to brute it, the less smooth things go.
I went too high. What happened with Skeletal Extremigans, what the level is, it's very boring and I can explain it briefly. It's just an extended version of Skeletal Shenanigans, which is like an event level that everyone loves. And he basically made, like, an 8-minute extension and got someone to make, like, more of the song, which is weird, because there was already more of the song, but he got, like, someone else to extend it. And the big thing about the level is there were two things that pissed people off. The first is that the level, he was selling plushies through it, and the second was, I'm not making this up, he spent $400,000 making it.
That's fucking crazy.
And nobody was excited. Everyone was the opposite of excited.
Shit, give me some.
Oh no, was it 100,000? I don't know. My brain might have
I will build I will build a new fucking level for $400,000.
It might have been $100,000. I don't know, but either way, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, it's such an unfathomable amount of money.
It's an unbelievable amount of money. It's like, should I finance my house, or should I build a GD level?
Like, he paid the musician, he paid level creators, he paid people to make the plushie. Like, it's fucking crazy. And the level sucks. That's the funniest part. It's not good. Which is especially weird because, like, the creators he got to do it were really talented. Like, one of the creators worked on Ida Carnis. And yet, like, the level sucks, and you can only assume that it's because the hosting was bad.
Okay, this is really fucking funny what just happened here, and I don't know if you want it to count or not.
What?
Technically... No, okay, does it count as beating the final race if I got the alternate ending where my teammate wins?
That's up to you.
Is there a QR code for the question?
Are you planning on trying it again to get the true ending?
QR code in the level?
Yeah, that was the thing. They had a QR code in the level, and, like, at the end, like, the plushies also look horrible. They look like fucking... I called them Waboo-boos, and that caught on as a joke in the community.
Oh my god. That's abysmal.
Oh, host of Extreme Against was also controversial before Extreme Against 2. He made super share level hacks that would actually make you a little worse.
Yeah, that was another thing.
You know what I remember that's really funny is I remember Wes wanted to help me out with Requiem DX, and in his mind, he thought that by adding toggle trigger and pulling the objects off screen, he thought that that would like lessen the load of the CPU, and all it did was the exact opposite, where it just kind of created a bunch of unnecessary ring and ring that just made it really, really laggy and really. And then when when fucking Requiem DX actually came out, he went on Twitter behind my back and said it sucks, and said like it was a failure and a disappointment, and it was worse than Killbot DX, and he just like kept going off about how it was terrible. And I'm like, dude, you were holding it back the whole fucking time. The moment we kicked you out, the shit just took off. I don't know what to tell you.
Wabu, more like, I'm really gonna do it this time!
Yeah, I think the main reason why I had beef with him is because originally he came up to me and offered me like a $200 paycheck to make a new song for him so that he could continue working on Down Bass Incarnate without needing to use that song. Like, he wanted me to do something of a similar melody, of a tempo, and everything, like the same key and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And then I found out he was paying his level decorators, not even decorating the whole level, only doing these 30-second, 15-second snippets of the level because it's a mega collab. They were getting paid like $300, $400 bucks. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm literally like the lifeblood of your level. If you don't have a song, yeah, so I turned it down. I said, no, I'm not going to make you a song. And then what happened? It never came out.
Down Bass Incarnate's weird because it's still being worked on, and it's like, at a certain point, I'm worried that, because obviously this is educated, I don't really, like, just, like, keep in mind, I don't review levels before they come out, and there's a reason for that, so this could be a wrong statement, but my fear is that when the level is finished and finally comes out, it's going to be, like, over-decorated, and it's going to look, you know, too good for a Down Bass remake.
Yeah, also Frosty, I'm not going to play that right now, but I took a screenshot of it, I'll look. Someone wants me to play their level. Down Bass was low-key ass. Not gonna lie, people that pay creators have always seemed a bit of a strange case. Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of almost illegal, right? Like, making money off someone else's game. Like,
it's also especially complicated if the people decorating are, like, young.
Like, I'm sure a lot of people here know about the fucking Roblox Dead by Daylight shit with Sonic, where they made, like, outcome taken and whatever, and they keep getting taken down. And the reason they keep getting taken down is because they keep infringing Sega's character. Like, fucking, like, they straight up put the M3 GTR in a Roblox. And a lot of fucking car companies are suing them because of it.
Dude, I can't believe I've been playing this for another 2 hours. Yesterday's stream, if you don't count the first, like, half hour playing Bloodbath, I played it for 4.5 hours.
And M3 GTR is in fucking Grid Legends because it's owned by EA. The most wanted M3, yeah! Leave the facility-ass game.
I gotta get back into Roblox. I kind of stopped playing because of all the stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not elaborating. It's a bit too much for the stream, but I did stop playing because of the stuff. But also, like, I miss it. It was fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't think the sad part of Skeletal Shenanigans is that the creators were talented. I think it's good that they kind of made a name for themselves. Like, yeah, they've shown that they're very capable, and they made money off of it too, which is fantastic. Very few creators are able to do that. The problem is, like, if they let it get to their head and then they start, yeah, I work in Skeletal Shenanigans, I'm not going to do anything until you pay me, then that's going to create an issue for them. Like, now they've just set themselves up to be a disappointment.
Seriously, I died to a spike inside of the block?
I love racing games.
Oh
The hell
my
did you die to?
God. I died to a spike inside the block.
I'm curious, have you ever hit the green?
The green orb?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, the green portal, like the cube portal.
No, I'm looking at it now. It's kind of placed in a stupid place where you wouldn't hit it. Because I'm noticing he got rid of the spikes at the bottom, and then he got rid of a spike in the top right.
The thing that's weird about the way this game's hitboxes work is if I turn on, like, this hitboxes, you can see it better, because Rob's hitbox don't show this. You have a red and a blue hitbox, so the idea is if the red touches a red hitbox, you die, but in the case of, like, blocks, the red doesn't matter, because it's if the blue touches a blue, you die. And what this can create is weird scenarios where if you enter the block from a side, you can survive for a second, but then hit a red hitbox that's inside of the block.
Yeah.
Super fucking weird.
Yeah, you can, like, clip yourself into the block and then just end up crashing into it. I don't know, I kind of like how in the original it was fucked up to where you had to do a straight flight in between cubes. So I thought that was hilarious. I'm mad that he cut that out.
Yeah.
That happened to me all the time in a level called Descent to Exile. Yeah, there's a lot of good example levels. You'll have to fly through a really narrow gap and you'll end up flipping into the floor. Frost and Fractal says good luck on the levels.
Oh yeah, thank you, Frost.
Algorithms or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was Frost that said that. Thank you, Fractal.
Yeah, they're leaving because they have school.
Yeah.
I think he when Rob was smoking with the hitboxes. I don't fucking know. Descent to Exile is the most awful. Why?
A lot of people think that the game's hitboxes are bad. They're not. They're fine. It's just with artsy levels like this, you know, it can be weird because...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the issue is that people are, like, really pushing the game to its limits to the point where they're discovering crazy shit, like, oh, the wave isn't at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
And the only reason
like,
people are discovering that is because the game's been around for 10 years and people are making, like, Tidal Wave 9000 fuck shit.
Yeah, because Rob never expected people to put spikes inside of blocks.
It wasn't meant to be, like, so pixel-perfect precise. It was never meant for this sort of shit.
Yeah, the hitboxes are good. I like them because, like, visually, it doesn't look like you're clipping into a spike unless you're, like, intentionally going out of your way to look close. Being able to clip in for, like, half a second just makes it feel loose and more playable.
Yeah, I like it too. That's why I hate the trend of fixed hitbox, because I feel like it just makes the intimidating.
Chat, I recommend, if you really want to know what I mean, just download the Accurate Hitboxes Geode mod, build a level with it, play it, and feel just how bad it feels to play, no matter what you build with it.
Yeah, play Deadlocked with, like, fixed hitboxes.
I actually...
12-step would be a hard one.
I made a video where I checked to see what levels were and weren't possible with accurate hitboxes, and
talking like they're a top player and complaining about everything ever as if they beat society.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another issue, is people try to speak for the players where it's like, actually bad, and it's like, are you the target audience? Yes or no?
I think it's also weird because...
Killbot because they weren't the target audience. The target audience that liked 1.9 memory flashy visuals.
if you didn't like one level flashy visual, you didn't like Killbot, and it was simple as that. And people were just like so immature and stupid and brainless that they couldn't put their finger on why they didn't like it. So they just started sending hate comments to my channel if they could.
It's just weird because I don't know why it's so hard for someone to say, I don't like how this plays, I don't like memory.
No, Technical was chill. Technical was one of my friends. Technical, I think, was at least a little. Maybe we were going through some beef at the time, so maybe he was kind of dog. I definitely remember Sunix was shit talking it. Sunix didn't like it. Novel Boy didn't like it. Novel Boy, for whatever reason, thought we were at. Like, he thought, like, he had to prove that God Eater was a better level than Killbot, and it felt so fucking weird to me because I didn't even view myself as being as good of a creator as him, like Jaker.
Also,
I didn't see myself
I don't give a shit what other people say. Killbot is better than God Eater, and I'm not even glazing. I'm not even glazing Killbot saying that.
Like attacked by Killbot, like he felt like, oh, this kid's making a better level than me. I need to make God Eater.
And I'm not even saying that just to glaze Killbot. I'm also saying that because God Eater is a terrible level. It's so bad.
I think it was fucking cool. I thought it was shit.
Oh no, it looks cool. It looks cool, but like you'd be surprised how fucking awful that is to play though.
Yeah, I think that's the selling point of Killbot, which is the frantic movements of it. Like, people didn't realize that underneath the chaotic visual there actually is a really well put together. Well, not really well, because there was a lot of fucking blunders that I made that I look back on and I'm like, wow, I really didn't know. There's a part where you're using the spider and you have to swing yourself on top of a platform where you teleport up and down really quickly. And if you overshoot that platform, you're fucked. So in the DX version, I had to put a black board that it would like kind of plummet you into that platform that you can board off of it. No! No!
It's becoming stupid at this point. You know what? We're gonna set go to 96.
Yeah. No one say go until you're at 90.
That looks so funny. That progress bar is so whack.
It's like a tiny fucking chode at the end of the level. It's just like 4% of the bar. You guys have to hold yourself back. You can't spam go, and then when you do start spamming go, you only have about 3 seconds to do it before the level ends.
I'm gonna only see the goes when the level complete screen is up.
Yeah, it's like you've already telling you to go faster.
What if I die at the UFO?
That's a very real possibility. We all know the UFO is the hardest part of any level, especially when it's at the end.
See, I would make a joke like, oh, well, if I die at the UFO, I'll eat Mr. Beast Burger again, but I don't have a job right now.
I'll buy a Mr. Beast Burger for you. When I do have a job in September.
I gotta show you the video at some point. I gotta show you the Mr. Beast Burger incident.
You made a video of yourself eating a Mr. Beast Burger?
Oh, it's so much more than that. It's so funny.
I'm afraid. I've actually been to the American Dream Mall, and there was like a Mr. restaurant there, and it was the fucking thing ever. And it was the only place in the mall that just sold like French fries and burger. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get something. And that fantastic, crazy.
That's my boy, dude. That's Will. I'm gonna go check out what happened. I'm not doing all that. Nah, you gotta come through.
I jumped over it. That makes sense, to be honest.
Yeah, right here.
Just the orange guy says, wish them luck on Edge of Destiny. Also,
yeah, good luck with that shit.
Yeah, good luck. You have to deal with that one really awful click that was in Unnerfed Blade of Justice.
I'm gonna deafen you for a second because I want to see what what Will's talking about.
Alright. I swear if I beat it while they're deafened. It's getting so stupid. Let me go practice that part one more time. Maybe I can listen for sound cues. That's something I could try to do. Oh my god, did that actually... No way the issue was that I was going too early, and that was making it harder. I swear. Just by the click indicator mod. Wasn't that like a scam and like the mod had a dead man switch in it that made it stop working? That's goofy. I don't understand. Like, usually, in my eyes, if you're gonna scam someone, it's because you can't make the product, right? Like, you're making, like, a bootleg of the PlayStation, and it just has, like, NES ROMs on it, right? Like, I don't understand why you would scam people when you have a mod that's fully developed, and you could make the same amount of money by just not scamming people. Just seems like a weird thing. I almost wonder what the scam part of it was, because it really is just like, he made a working, functional mod and then just shut it down. It was made with AI? Yeah, but I mean a lot of shit's vibe coded. Even then, I feel like people would still use it, and they wouldn't have to go that route. Because, like, if it was vibe-coded, people would still buy it, and at most you'd have people being like, ew, you know, but people would still do it. Yeah, but I don't understand why he has to do that, because if the mod doesn't shut down, he can still take the money and run, and make more money. You know, so that's why I'm just confused. Hell, he doesn't even have to put in the Deadman switch because Rob will do it for him. The Deadman switch could have just been Rob updating the fucking game. If it kept running, he would still make the money. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that mod make GD pay to win? I mean, I don't agree with the mod, I'm just saying, it feels like a weird thing to put in, like, a kill switch. Because it just feels like all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. It doesn't even feel like, you know, if the mod's a scam, why would you develop a fully functional mod? Because I feel like if it was a scam, it would have been like, oh, the mod just draws lines where the BPM lines are or something. Because, like, not that I'd scam people, obviously. With what I'm about to say, I would obviously not scam people. But
Alright,
hypothetically...
I saw the thing that Will wanted to show me.
This is a really funny time to come back, considering what I was about to say to my chat, but hypothetically, if I were to scam people, what I would do is I would make, like, Mega Hack's, fucking show trajectory, and claim that it was like, oh, look, it's AI beating GD. I just think it's weird.
Really good. I thought of a better scam. Dog therapist.
I just think it's...
Because people care about their dogs. If I just go up to them and I tell them that your dog is depressed and you need to buy a $200 chew toy to make them undepressed, that's gonna
people
really
would.
people's emotions.
That's like dog Scientology. Oh,
Yeah.
your dog is depressed. Let us recruit you.
Yeah, that is like diabolical work.
But no, it's like, just so you're not lost, because you missed basically half the context, what I was talking to my chat about was some guy developed a mod, and basically the idea of the mod was that it would show the color green when you had to click.
You know what I just remembered?
What?
Fucking Will actually did have like a prototype of Half-Life 3 and he tried selling it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, that's funny.
He had a video of it and everything.
But yeah, basically someone made a mod that would show you when to,
Marketplace.
it would show you when to click based off people's click patterns. And, the thing is, like, the mod was fully functional, it worked, and he was charging money for it, but, like, it worked fine. The only caveat was that it was vibe-coded. But, like, it was functional. But then, suddenly he decides to turn it into a scam by just adding a dead man switch that'd make the mod stop working past a certain date. And it's like, you don't have to scam because you fully developed the mod. You just leave it up there and you're gonna make money. You're not gonna make more money by killing it. Unless maybe it was a ransom thing where it's like, pay me again to make it work again.
Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes they do that, like, certain phone apps will do the thing where it's like, oh, you can a YouTube link into an MP3 file so you can save it to your playlist. And then the moment you give them like $2 to get rid of the ads, that app gets taken down and then they just make a carbon copy of it.
I just realized, even though I lost track of my end deaths, I'll still be able to get them using Death Tracker, because I know how many I had last stream. Last stream, it was, I believe, 5? I think. Jesus Christ. The level's fire? Yeah, I agree. Even though I've gotten more unlucky on this than any other level I've ever played, I still think it's a good level. It's just, for some reason, I've died like 10 fucking times to the last ship click. Sometimes my momentum changes there, I don't know why. I flipped this one from like 50. Yeah, you and I are having like polar opposite experiences with this. God gave you my ending deaths. God is like sticking his dick in my ear, I don't know.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm kind of going through the same thing. I'm starting to remember just how difficult this final race is.
Oh, you still haven't done it? Shit, I still have a chance to not have to...
I forgot how ball-busting it is, I'll be honest. I thought I could just, like, bang it out in one go.
I still have a chance. I'm gonna be honest, I thought you did it forever ago.
My YouTube channel, it's a racing game with a lot of cool shit. Like, it has a story mode with characters and everything. And I'm on the final fucking boss. and it's so fucking brutal.
At least Lava Temple made me pissed because I beat it fine the first time and the second completion went bad. This is just fine because I'm still enjoying it despite having a bad experience.
I think the stupid thing is, like, you die and you're only sent back, like, a few seconds, like a minute at most. I get sent back, like, 7 minutes. They did something so fucked up in the final race where it's all in rain, like really rainy weather, so obviously the car is gonna handle like shit because you're hydroplaning. There's like one section of the map where you're tunnel dry and it's a straight fucking line. It's so like, it knows what it's doing. Like the one time you're able to have good handling over, it doesn't fucking matter.
The entrance felt so good, but I just flubbed the last click again.
No. No. Curse you, Majacko. And all your Jack-o'-lantern minions.
My only criticism of this level is that I just don't think Majacko did a great job nerfing it. It feels like he really did just swipe dual delete objects.
Well, yeah, I don't think he like beat any of his levels legitimate. So I don't think he really had a way of testing if the level was well balanced or not.
Honestly, with that being the case, it is kind of admirable that these levels are as playable as they are. Because most of his levels are pretty good.
Hard as shit blindly. And Killbot even wasn't properly playtested because I was very, very far skill level required to beat Killbot. And now that I've actually got like 2-3 demons under my belt, now I can actually like look back on it and I can see where I can improve on it, where I can.
That was a really dumb death. Dude, at this point, dying to the end ship doesn't feel far. You know, like, a far death is genuinely 95. Dying to, like, anywhere else in the ship, it's like, alright. Does this prove to an extent that I'm, like, kinda timing carried? It might. I mean, obviously my best skill set by far is Wave, but like... I like that we both just went quiet because we're both locked in.
Here. Blow and go. Someone tells me, oh, he wrote "guh." Why is it translating the ear? Bro, I hate this fucking AI auto-translate because he'll type something like "guh" and it gets translated to "ear?" question mark? Like, no, it's not a word. It's a sound. YouTube's trying to translate. Fuck, I forget what it's called when a word's like it.
I beat it.
I'm on
Finally! What the fuck? Why did that take me so long?
Oh wait,
Dear
that was
God.
it. Wait, you weren't kidding. It is like literally 1 second of gameplay.
Yeah, like it is.
That.
It is like I was dying to the last ship click, and after that, it's just 4 UFO clicks.
I thought the UFO was gonna be a little bit longer than that.
It's so funny.
I didn't
Alright.
realize it was gonna be like the most piddly thing ever.
So I'll count my attempts in a second because, like I said before, I lost attempts, but I managed to get them back by looking at the stream. So I'm gonna put this into the calculator. We'll count those in a second. But I want to look at death tracker. So we had 5 deaths to the ship on the last stream, plus oh my god! Oh! Holy shit! 22. Oh, death tracker has attempt count? Oh shit, you're right. Maybe I can get my actual attempts then. Death tracker 2,255. We'll see if that matches up when I do the math, because I have my old attempts. God. That's fucked. Alright, let's count the attempts. So 665 plus 1,686, and then I'm gonna throw on an extra 700 attempts because of my old account.
I did it too. I beat your character's German.
3,051. And also, I'm glad you did that after I beat this, because now this also means I will not have to beat really fun sorting algorithms.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a...
See, I beat this in 3,051 attempts.
That's pretty good.
How did I die at 4%? Where is 4%?
Probably by hitting a spike.
Yeah, I mean...
How else would you die?
Probably just not jumping here. Yeah, I probably just didn't jump there or something. Yeah, I'll post the highlights of this too. Not like the highlights, but I'll post the completion away from the stream onto my second channel. God, that feels cool to get done. This has always been, like, one of those levels that I just fucking dropped forever ago and always wanted to pick back up. What are we doing now? Playing the daily, and then I'm going to play Liquafusion Sonic fan game on stream.
Yeah, the prototype for the Killbot game I want to make.
Let me just save really quick, though. Not that I'm afraid of losing the completion, because beating levels saves to the game's save file, but still. Just want to save now. I mean, yeah, it's not hard, but I probably just didn't click. God, I'm just 15 fucking deaths to... Oh my
That's
God.
unbelievable.
That's
I don't think I've ever
ridiculous.
played a level where I died 15 times at the end.
Like, it really is, like, just the last click of the level, too. Hey, I mean, at least I didn't die to the UFO.
And I remember Creeper Force was like 40th on the at the time I beat it, so like the equivalent of beating Firework nowadays.
Someone in your chat said your character is driving with one hand and playing Genie on the other hand.
I know, that's my friend Enzo, I love him. Great.
Oh my god, that actually sounds like a dumb video idea, like playing 2 games at once. Mario Kart, but whenever I press the accelerate button, I jump in Geometry Dash.
Mario Kart, but I need to drink Antar bottle of this.
That's an actual challenge, the drunk driving Mario Kart challenge, where you start with a drink,
and then you need to like fucking race, and you just stop the car every time you take a drink. So either you chug the whole thing and then go for it, or you like stop randomly in the middle of the race and take a little sips, or you get to the end and chug the whole thing.
I don't know why it always takes so long for the game to save. Usually I end stream while this is happening, but I actually have to wait this out because I'm gonna do more stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I will... You know what, let's do this. Let me boot up Geometry Dash Global Stats Viewer. I'm going to... I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. I'll show it in a second, but I'm just uploading my save file first.
Wait, I know what I could do. Wait.
Okay, so I need to view my profile. Let's also post stereo Demoness 100%. Nice. Alright. Have to do /profile in the Discord.
How do I do this? I forgot how to do this again.
Alright. So now I need to refresh. Oh yeah, the art will merge my old and new account too. I'm gonna have to check that at some point. But yeah, I need to upload my save.
What did you say that you were gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna beat the daily and then I'm gonna play your fan game. But really quick, I'm gonna, for funsies, play Stereo Demoness on my opinion demon list thing. Alright, custom demon list. Alright, let's see. I forgot I had the Pack-a-Punch machine on the screen still. Alright, let's see, where would I place this? I do think it's easier than Necropolis, for sure. Easier than Ado, yeah. Easier than Rupture? No, I think I'd put it between... Yeah, I'd say it's easier than Rupture. I'll put it between Rupture and Magma Bound. That feels right. Yeah, alright, that's where I've placed it, which makes this... that makes this a... Let's see. Gotta go to my profile. That makes this a tier 16, which means I agree with the community consensus. Yay. Alright. I wanna be the daily, because this level, like, Duality Gauntlet weirdly hasn't been getting a lot of attention, I feel. Although Rob did drop the results, which I'm gonna have to watch later today, because this level is really good, and this is one of the few entries I've seen, and I already love it visually, so I'm gonna play it as the daily. It is an 8-star, so I'm gonna hop into practice. I know I just beat an Insane Demon, but that doesn't make 8 stars free or anything. This is even more intuitive than I already expected it to be.
What the fuck, you're already doing it?
You are, it seems, one with many skills. What a rare
I
combination.
was just suggesting it
Oh,
would
my
have
game
been
is
funny if
dropping
I got
3%.
on the globe and I started playing the daily level with you.
Nah, I don't have Globe installed right now.
Why do you keep uninstalling it?
Because I like my dual icons.
That's true, you can't have both of them. Damn, why can't you have both of them?
I don't know.
That's good.
Ouch.
But can you do this?
I'm probably gonna end my stream now that I beat the grid.
This is crazy. I'm normally not a fan of vertical gameplay, but I think this might be the first vertical gameplay section where I'm like, yeah, this is just good. I mean, like, admittedly, part of the reason I love this level so much is because it uses my favorite Beat Saber song. I love playing this song in Beat Saber. So far, the gameplay is not only doable, but kind of easy for an 8-star. It feels like you're led into... Oh, I'm only at 46. Okay, I think I get it now.
You've come farther than most. But there's something you need to understand.
I know it's like, but
I always get the last laugh. And then you fight his car, and his car has teeth. Like, holy shit.
It's like a very goofy looking car.
Oh, okay, that's a click that makes me glad I
I do
played
like
practice.
the character art though. I like the dude with the hat. He's awesome.
It's a Gatling gun, but it's also a salt and pepper shaker. It's so fucking cool.
Very cartoonish. Very elitist. And I got shot in the face.
And then he gets scared and you're fucking chasing him. He's like, holy shit, wait, you're actually gonna do it? And then I'm gonna die to this fuck-ass dash orb.
I don't know what it is, but this animation is like... I don't know. The level is good, I'm not denying that. It's just that I don't think Jumpstrat is very capable of well animating things at certain times.
I don't know, I think it's pretty good. I might
Sometimes
be...
it looks amazing, and then there's like other parts where I'm just like, what the hell are these movements?
I will say there are some parts where the movements do look a little stilted, but I think it looks good.
It looks great for the most part. Fucking does like Sonic Adventure 1 fucking animation.
You are, it seems, one with many skills.
That was the City song.
What a rare combination. Alas, your abilities are no match for me. Master!
I know they did that. They did the fucking bullshit thing with the Pit Island.
But can you do this?
I can do that.
Also, I just realized something. It was very difficult back then to animate things moving from the background into the foreground because we didn't have scale triggering. Now that we have that, it becomes really easy for players to
Impressive.
give the illusion that an object is flying from the background and into the level, into the...
Yeah.
That's very hard to do that time. Like there's a ton of crazy stuff you can do with the editor now. It's just that working with the editor is fucking
I'm a
impossible.
moron.
Because I feel like I'm like fighting the UI.
I'm not gonna play, like, the server rebeat, by the way. I'm just gonna beat it as the daily. I really do want to show off their Sonic fan game. I just realized I should probably change the stream title. Let me do that really quick. I almost clicked on the wrong thing. Dude, I don't understand. Chat, look at this. YouTube is like, fucking, the studio thing is broken. Because, like, if you look, right, I can only see part of the description, and, like, a bunch of stuff is missing. But if I, like, move my mouse around, it's always like you have to hover over something random, but it'll just show up. It's weird. I can't even get it to show up now. Like, the title and thumbnail things are just missing.
Refresh.
I don't know why, but Studio just seems like straight up broken.
What I think it is, the top right where it says create, you hit that and then you hit go live.
No, but I
Or live or something.
like, I should be able to edit it
that's
here.
That's where I would edit the shit.
I don't... Oh, there it is! What the fuck, YouTube? Okay, whatever.
Guys, we want to put in the stream title.
I'd almost do a second hyphen. There we go.
Now you're, dude. Now you're like saying. Now you're like speaking like me. That's one of the highest forms of praise you can get when someone starts like copying the things that you say.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. You got quiet for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm wearing my headphones in a funny way.
Are you still streaming?
No,
Oh.
I'm just chilling.
Oh, I didn't realize you ended stream. I had your chat open the whole time, and I was asking that because I'm like, oh, well, where's everybody? I didn't realize I was the only one live now.
Yeah, I beat the race, and then I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna do some other shit. So
Fair
now
enough.
I'm just chilling.
You are, it seems, one with many skills. What a rare combination.
Okay, I know I said I was going to beat the daily on stream, but I'm starting to feel tired, which makes sense because it's almost 3 in the morning. I'm not going to end stream yet because I do want to show off their Sonic fan game, albeit briefly. But, yeah. Oh, I forgot to switch over my screen anyway. That's funny. Yeah, so I had a screen on top of a screen. Anyway, I have it... Yeah, I have it here. Now, just to, like, save confusion right away, it is not on Steam. I just have it as a non-Steam game to get proper controller support on Linux.
Yeah, the way you have to get it is you have to, like, either go to my channel, find a link for it, or you wait until September when Sega Amateur Games Expo goes live, and then there's going to be a whole booth for it and everything. You just go online and look for it.
There is a download for this version, though, out public, right?
Yeah, on Game Jolt. It's just that
Yeah.
the version that's going to be shown off at Sega Amateur Games Expo is, like, the one
The
that
newer one.
everyone's going to be seeing.
Yeah. If you guys want to try this game out, actually,
It's
I'll
not a
just do
horror
this right
EXE game. It has nothing to... It paradoxically, it has nothing to do with Sonic. It's not really about...
Like
the more
it-
you play it and the more you get into it, you're going to realize, like, this isn't how the games play out. This isn't the same mechanics. This isn't how a traditional Sonic game is made. This is different.
I'm going
It's
to...
a prototype.
I'm going to literally copy this from your description.
Yeah, and I feel like the issue is that so many people see it and they think it's just another Sonic EXE thing. And
Yeah,
it's really
that's-
not. I've literally, like, I briefly spoke to the dude that wrote the original Sonic EXE, and I explained to him the concept of my game, and he's like, yeah, that's cool. That's a new, fresh way of doing things that's never been done before.
Yeah, so this isn't like a creepypasta EXE game. It's just that the way I had it put into Steam is very...
Makes it look like it. It makes it
yeah.
look ominous.
Yeah, because it's literally a
That's
blank
kind of the point,
Steam
though.
page.
That's supposed to feel a little ominous. It's supposed to feel a little bit like you're finding some fan game from 2011 that never really served.
Yeah, because it literally, like, it's a blank Steam page, it's just gray, and it just says Untitled Sonic Fan Game.exe.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I was going for. It's just like 2011 Flash game vibe.
What do you mean, downloading content? What? What? This game isn't on Steam!
It's alive.
What? Steam, what did you just download? Okay, well, here's the game. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna quickly set up, like, a proper display capture really quick.
Yeah.
Let me...
Was it you or was it someone else that said that they loved the top that says, like, PS and deactivate it and shit? Because I don't know how to change it.
Yeah, I love that it shows, like, your FPS and stuff.
It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of really fun that way.
Don't show that. That's Firefox. Oh yeah, it literally shows up in OBS as FPS 60, true FPS 182, deactivable 0.
It just has a really bizarre, like, window name.
Okay, so sadly there's going to be some black bars on the side. I can't really do much about that, because this is running at my monitor's full resolution at 16 by 10, and I have the stream set up for 16 by 9, but it'll look fine. So, yeah, this is Untitled Sonic Fan Game, and this is made by Liquafusion, and this is, like, you know, not to glaze or anything, like, I want to make it very clear, I'm about to be very positive, but I want to also make it clear, I'm not just glazing this because I know the guy, okay? Because I have a track record of really disliking a lot of even the official Sonic games, because I could shit on Mania all day, because they have this very stilted movement, and I can genuinely make direct comparisons to say this is one of the best Sonic games I've ever played, which says a lot, because it's not even close to finished.
Yeah. A lot of people have been, like, commenting, like, wow, this is really fucking good. And it's the first, like, time I ever really sat down and buckled down and made a game from scratch.
So, one thing I'll say right off the bat is, hard, we'll get into what hard does later, albeit, yeah, okay, we'll get into what hard does later, but what I will say...
Easy is, like, the standard difficulty, believe it or not. Like,
yeah.
I put the default on normal, and I realized a lot of people were getting frustrated.
I'm gonna play on normal.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play on normal. I don't know the difference between easy and normal, actually. I've talked to a lot of
people
people
about this. Put it on easy, you'll see what happens. You'll see what the difference
I
is.
tried playing it on easy. I don't necessarily know the difference.
Okay, well, on easy, when the rings shoot out at you, bounce off of surfaces so that you can collect them back. On normal, they just fly off the screen, so if you get hit,
you lose them, alright.
Yeah.
So easy is a lot more traditional Sonic.
You don't get a chance to recover your health.
So, you know, there's obviously a level select system. You're seeing that it looks like this because I've already beaten what exists, and if you guys do go to the description and you decide to download this and try it for yourself, the one thing I'll tell you is, like I said, it's not finished, so the game is just going to kind of abruptly end. It's going to play the Zone 4 boss animation, and then it's just going to stop. Which, yeah. Obviously, they're still working on the game, so that won't be the case forever. I'm going to skip Zone 0 for now, because it's basically just a tutorial, but I highly recommend, again, if you play this, play Zone 0, it helps.
You have to.
Yeah.
You literally can't progress unless you do.
Oh yeah, I didn't even I forgot about that.
Yeah, I put in like a whole system where you have to unlock the next level by beating the previous level.
I gotta say right off the bat too, the way the game looks is fucking amazing. Like, the art was done so well.
Oh yeah, with the whole cutscenes and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to rip the assets from the game.
Yeah, but you did something to them to make them look better. I just can't figure out what. They look almost sharpened.
I think it's because the game is in a higher resolution. Technically it's in 1280 by 720. But it's just very zoomed in.
Made by your friend here? Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Made by Killbot Girl. This is what I've been doing since I quit Geometry Dash. I've been fucking learning how to program shit.
So before we even properly play, I just want to show you one of the big reasons I love this game so much. If you boot up, like, any old Sonic game, like Sonic Mania or, like, the classic Sega Genesis Sonic games, and you, like, just pay attention to what happens when you walk forward, there's this sluggish, like, he has to accelerate like a car, basically, right?
It's like a pedal bike.
Yeah. Whereas in this game, like, you can hear it through my mic. If I, like, I'm gonna make sure you can hear me pressing right, and you'll hear how instant it is. If I can... Why is it tabbed out? No, don't restart. Okay, there we go. I'm an idiot. Already going full speed. Already going full speed. It's insane how responsive it is, and that makes this game feel really satisfying to play. Another twist on this that I really like is that you still die even if you have rings, because you need more than 25 rings, I believe it was.
More than 24. Once you're at 25, you're safe.
Yeah, if you have 25 rings, then it does the whole drop rings, survive hit thing. So that's why it's still flashing, despite the fact that I have rings. And I will say, this game is hard.
Yeah, I will kick you in the nuts.
But yeah, I mean, you can tell, like, for a Sonic fan game, it's very responsive. Actually, with me getting hit by that guy just now, I will say this is a good moment to mention that you won't see as many enemies as you'll see in a traditional Sonic game, but that's because when you do encounter enemies, they feel a lot more personal to fight. Like, you can get hit by them a lot easier, they have, like, ways to fuck with you, and just, like, the enemies' attacks are really well designed. I should also mention, because you saw me do it here, there's a lot of new movement tech that honestly kind of seems pulled from the newer 3D Sonic games. Like,
what's a pull from Super Meat Boy, actually?
There's a lot, like, the wall jumping thing is very Super Meat Boy. That's actually a weird thing to say, but it's true. If you like games like Super Meat Boy, you would like this. But one of the biggest things is there is a dash mechanic. And the dash mechanic...
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. This changes the formula so much. Eggman Land is like a completely different thing.
Yeah.
If you could do Eggman Land, you could do this, but you're just gonna have to also, you have about 55 seconds to get to the next checkpoint.
That's fine. If I die, I die. Like I said, I'm just demonstrating things. One of my favorite things that got added was the dash mechanic, because not only can you dash left and right, you can dash, like, upwards, and this allows for some really fun combat in bosses later in the game. And generally, like, the more you play with it, the more weird, quirky, fun things you realize are in this. Let's see if I can make it to the checkpoint before I die.
I think one of my favorite things that people discover is that the enemies can, like, accidentally shoot each other.
I made it! Alright, cool.
Like, if you manage to get one enemy to shoot a projectile into the other, it will actually just kill it.
So, I'm gonna rest here for a sec with this guy, because now I'll have to talk about another thing. You've seen me do it a couple times, but one of my favorite features of this game is they brought back the sort of Sonic Generations-esque homing attack. But it's done in a smart way, because you can only do it on enemies, but also there's a sort of combat thing going on where if you do it while an enemy's shooting at you, you'll die. So, like, if this guy gets ready to shoot, and I do it, I just die. So you have to, like, time things, and it's, like, really well thought out. Oh god. Dash.
I've said it before. The thing that I like about the enemies is I wanted them to robotic. I wanted them to feel like they have perfect aim no matter what. Like, they'll get close to you, and they'll calculate what is the best way to kill you right now.
Like that?
And in a funny way, them being so robotic and so precise makes them predictable, and it makes it easy for you to realize, okay, so this enemy usually takes this amount of time to reload. Like, 100% of the time, so...
Okay, so with what happened with that buzzer just now, that is one thing that I will say. And I like this about this game, but that could be something some people dislike. This game has quite a bit of cheap trick level design, where there are things in it where it's like there to actively fuck with you, And you can tell that's the case because, like, with that spring that knocked me back, it played, like, I jokingly call it the loud incorrect buzzer. So, like, you'll be running here, right? And all of a sudden, if I can find it, I think it was past this. Ow.
There's a difference in coloring. The fake springs that you want to avoid are metal.
I'm only on stage 1 and I'm still dying quite a bit. Like, yeah, this game is hard.
Yeah, I think one of the most fun things about it is because of how quick it is to die and respawn, you can really just, like, get a good run in.
Ouch. Yeah, I think it was around here where it happened, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that. Like, it knocks you back and it, like, slows you down. It's very rude to the player, but in a good way. It's like, I don't know, it feels very well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, you can tell by how quiet I'm getting that it's fun to just, like, rip through these stages, because, like, no matter what, no matter how, like, difficult you find the game, it just feels good to run. And that's something I honestly...
Yeah. It's a speedrunning game.
Yeah.
It's a game aimed at speedrunners. Like, it's meant to be hard as shit, and it's meant to be, like, it's meant to reward you for moving quickly. Moving quickly with precision.
Ah. There we go.
I could do this. Hey man, if you want, give it a try.
That was an interesting way to end the stage. There is a ring you hit, I was just above it wildly.
Yeah.
And, like, the game gets progressively more difficult. So, like, I'm gonna skip this stage because, you know, it's Act 2. Although I will say, that's not always the case. Like, there are a lot of cases in this where Act 1 and 2 are completely different. I'm just doing this because I'm trying to show off as much as I can quickly. And I'm gonna go to the first boss.
Yeah, this is the first boss is so much fun, dude.
This is where I think the game really shines on its own beyond being a fan game.
Good luck, my friend.
So now you're running from this giant dog guy, and this is where the combat goes crazy.
The music also goes fucking crazy.
I do remember, weirdly, this was the boss I had the most trouble with, because I still don't know how to properly dodge those missiles.
Oh, you better figure it out.
Okay, I got it. You just have to, like, stand there and lure them into the ground. I see it.
Yeah, a lot of people think that the boss is going to trample over you, and I think the reason why is because I kind of fucked up the telegraphing in the sense that I should darken them when they're in the background and then brighten them up when they're in the background. Yeah, when you can hit them.
Yeah.
When you get a big hit off on them.
And obviously changes like that are definitely easy to make.
When he's shielded, and then he doesn't glow when he's unshielded, and we can really get out of him.
And like, if there's ever a flaw like that that comes up, obviously the game's not finished, it could easily be changed and fixed. In fact, there's a slight thing that I know is being changed that I'll mention briefly later, but it's just like a good example of that. I fucking destroyed him, by the way. Jesus Christ, that's not an easy fight. But yeah, that gives you an idea of what the bosses are like, and I'll show off more of them after. But I do also want to mention one other thing that's cool about this. Although I gotta ask them something in DMs first. I just don't know if this is, like, a thing they want me to publicly mention, because I know about something.
That's a good question. I'll say this much. In September, if you do beat all the levels on hard mode in the demo, then you are able to skip to a certain part in the game where you get a preview of what's coming up.
Right. I'm just trying to make sure I don't say the wrong thing here, because I don't want spoilers, you know?
It's fine, but point is, it's the game builds up to this, like, climactic final boss, and then there's this moment where it, like, it kind of locks you in, and you're just like, shit, I've gone too far.
The thing I was gonna mention, because I think if I phrase it this way, it's gonna be okay, it's just that you have to play everything on hard to fight the final boss. That's, like, the big thing. And that's where I get into hard, because hard is fucking cool, and that is a cool challenge, and I implore everybody when the full game releases, if you find the game fun on normal, play on hard. Challenge yourself. It is so fun, because hard is basically...
I didn't even notice my burger was in here. What the hell?
Hard is basically a deathless mode. You can't get hit. And the reason that's the case...
For me, play mode.
Yeah. And the reason that's the case is because as I play through the stage, you'll notice, there's a strange lack of rings. That's because, yeah, on hard, there are no rings. Which means you cannot get hit.
In a way, this is like the canon difficulty. This isn't completed yet. No, it's not even, it's like halfway completed.
Like, this is brutal. I'm gonna see if I can just beat the first stage on hard.
Good luck. That's the thing, is it really trains you to memorize the levels, how they... You kind of realize what does what, where certain power-ups are hidden, how you can use certain power-ups.
Shit. It's so difficult, but, like, that's another thing. Even on, like, the hardest difficulty with, like, some of the weirdest moments enemy-wise, nothing feels unfair, and every death feels like my fault. Which is...
I should mention, something that I don't think you noticed is the button that you're using to roll, the shift button, or the trigger, you could toggle it. Like, if you tap it, you'll just toggle in and out of rolling.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's really fluent.
And if you hold it down, when you land on the ground, you keep playing with it.
So that's a good way to drop off walls, too, because if you're gliding, you can just go into the dash and get off of it.
Yeah. A lot of people underutilize, like, the roll toggle. That was cool. See what I mean? You can get the chicken to shoot that guy. I set up those enemies in that way so that they would shoot each other.
Fuck, I thought I was going to be able to hide under the thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can even do this, because this is so hard. I'd have to, like, really lock in. And obviously...
Yeah, but you almost got to the first checkpoint.
I did, and I'll probably grind this on my own time, but you get an idea. Hard is a very apt name, that's for sure. So, the thing is, this game has a bit of a difficulty curve. Not a bad one, but it does. I'd say Zone 3 is where the difficulty of the game really shoots up, but it doesn't feel unfair either. This is where, like, your obligatory water level happens, but it doesn't pull the kind of bullshit that, like, Chem Plant does, where it's like, oh, you have to slow down or else you'll fall in the water. You do get to keep moving, and it feels very responsive. Sonic also has a Jesus Christ kind of thing going on, where you just walk on water, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's a mechanic.
Yeah, and it's fucking awesome, because you just go fast enough, you can just keep going. Yeah, like that.
This is the part to hold down the roll button, so instead of latching onto that wall, you would hold it down and you would, like, really shoot down.
One question, because I never ran into it, do you drown in this game?
No, you don't.
Huh. Alright.
You don't drown. Because I didn't want players to kind of get stuck and stand still and have to worry about their oxygen. I want them to keep moving. So usually what I would do in the underwater section is I would spam a shitload of these, like, fucking pufferfish guys, and it forces you to just keep running through them. It's especially apparent in Act 2. There's just so many of those pufferfish guys. And it's really funny watching people get caught up in trying to kill the pufferfish guys, and they're like, dude, this game is so hard, and they don't realize that they just run past them. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
You don't need to kill everything you see. You don't need to be like this bloodthirsty hedgehog.
It's almost better, especially if you're on hard, not to try to kill everything, because you will just get yourself killed.
Yeah, the game isn't like totally fucking Shadow the Hedgehog with guns T for teen rated, but it's a little bit on the edgier side where, you know, you kill a robot and the animal doesn't pop out, you know? It's more violent explosions, there's more, like, difficult things happening in the game. It's just a stressful, like, fun game. It's thrilling.
There we go. And then if I remember correctly, this is one of the first things where Act 2 is, like, really different, so I'm gonna let the cutscene just play. I also love the way they play into saving states being, like, a game story mechanic thing.
Yeah, it's like they can both do it. Oh god, the turret. Dude, so many people bitch about the turrets in this level.
I found the turrets hard too, so I get it.
I would say the real bastards are these like fly dudes.
Also, that was a really clean attempt going for the first checkpoint. Oh god, what's happening? What the fuck? That was a bit weird.
You can't do damage when you're fucking ghosting.
Oh yeah! Okay, I forgot about that. This game does have a bit of a punishing mechanic. And I don't know how I feel about it, but it's also not necessarily bad. It's probably just that I'm not used to this idea.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. A lot of people don't like it, and I say to them because it's not satisfying.
Yeah, but basically, if you are recovering with invincibility frames, you can't damage enemies. And like, I'm always trying to kill enemies when it frustrates me. To be fair, you should probably use that opportunity to just run forward. But yeah,
I think when I do go down the route of finishing this game, then I start working on something else, like with original characters and storyline and everything, then I could actually start to take into account more about the visual telegraphing aspect of it. Where I can make it so that the player, when they take damage, they sort of go into the background of the level, or they turn shadow form, where it makes it clear that you can't deal damage.
I somehow went through a spring.
The springs have a bit of a funny thing where you need to be standing on the ground. And
I don't really know what just happened.
Any spring that puts you into a roll, you have to be touching the ground in order.
Oh, I see what happened. I fell into the spot in the wall that the loop puts you through, so it just looked weird. I thought I, like, encountered a weird bug for a second.
I thought you were complaining about the springs.
Oh, no. I had a weird thing where I thought I'd clipped through the ground, but no. I tried to recover.
That would have been a good time to roll through them.
I tried, I was just panicking. But yeah, this stage is crazy because you're almost underwater through all of it, but you can't drown, so... Oh nice. Yeah, that's what I mean by cheap trick level design, by the way, those spikes. I think it's good. It requires you to memorize the stage, but also, it's just one of those things that depending on who you are, you might find it mildly frustrating. Yeah, this isn't completed yet, which is insane to me because it's already so good. Ouch. Yeah, if you can't tell, the difficulty's starting to go up at this point.
That was cool. I've never seen anyone like fly through the dirt.
Thank you, invincibility frames. Those are very generous sets of spikes, by the way. Or not spikes, but of
believe it or not, a lot of the stuff is like deliberately done. Like that turret that shot the bullets around you, I purposely and the spring in a place where it would position Sonic to where the bullets would fly. So if you just sort of trust the level design, things kind of work out usually.
And then we enter the Act 2 boss, which is personally my favorite of the bosses.
Yeah, that one's hard. That one is significantly harder than the first two.
I love this boss so much. And this boss also showcases how cool the dash mechanic can be, because one thing I didn't mention about the dash mechanic is that if you time it right, you can dash through certain things that kill you and not take damage. And that ends up being...
when you're dashing, you know how you leave behind that blue hollow trail? As long as you're leaving behind that blue hollow trail, nothing can hurt you, except for spikes.
Yeah, so this.
You have like a phase dash ability.
You have to like time it well and dash through that, otherwise it'll hit you. And I just think that's so cool. It reminds me a lot of the Taboo fight from Smash Brawl in the story mode, where if you play on harder difficulties, he has a attack you can't dodge that always one-shots you, but if you shield at the right time, you can survive it. Ouch. I'm surprisingly struggling to dodge that. I think I just gotta use my dash.
I literally told you how to dodge it, and I think you forgot.
Yeah, I probably did. I'm glad I'm consistent at that attack, though. Also, something really funny, I don't know if you noticed, but in-game, when you're running through the levels, Sonic tops out 68 miles, which is 1 mile an hour over the speed of sound. Huh.
I just thought that was a funny detail to put in the game.
Damn. And obviously this boss is hard, so, like, me struggling with it is gonna happen. But, like, I beat this, and it was the most satisfying fucking part of the game for me, in my opinion. Because it's just such a good fight. It's so well designed.
I love the sound effect of the missiles landing with the reverb. Like I just used such impactful sound effects that I sampled from the original Genesis games. But that was an issue I had with the original Genesis games. Whenever you break open a monitor, kill a bad guy or something, or hit a boss, it just kind of makes it go like noise instead of like a.
I mistimed it.
You know. That's what I liked about Sonic Generations. Every time you hit a boss in Sonic Generations, it's just like fucking impact to their face.
So, as I said earlier, there is one thing I already know is being changed and is not going to make it into the final version, and that change is that Zone 4, Act 1, and 2 are actually being swapped. You're going to play them in the opposite order.
Still... Wait, hit Act 1.
I haven't re-downloaded it since I played it the first time.
Yeah, but I want to see if that actually... Because I did swap them around. I want to see if you're still...
Yeah, I'm on the version from before they were swapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically what would happen is I would end up making the second act easier than the first act on it, because the first act I'm kind of playing around with enemy AI and the tile sets and stuff, and I'm like trying to fuck around to see what works. And then by the time I'm building the second act, I have a better idea of what I'm doing.
Yeah, so if that change was already made, typically...
Yeah, some of the levels ended up getting swapped orders.
Yeah, if that change was already made, this would be the second act if you go and download that in the description.
Yeah.
But I want you guys to take note, I do not have 25 rings, already first enemy. So that should give you an idea of just how fast difficulty is ramping, because this level is unforgiving with the amount of rings they give you. And that's also a good thing, because at this point you're halfway through the game, you know?
Yeah, and I would purposely do things like that, where I put spikes at the top and I put them in the middle rings per player that you need to smash it with the rolling mechanic. And if they don't do that, they're just gonna be stuck. They're gonna need to go back and fucking figure out how the game works.
Ouch.
I love that like spike killer there.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't get hit by that first guy. Yeah, so you guys can tell, like, I'm struggling, and I haven't even gotten past the first checkpoint. I have beaten both of these stages, so I can talk about it, but just don't expect me to do this now, you know, because this is very hard. But, yeah, I mean, that's what exists of the game so far, and, like, obviously the way I've presented it here is a very quick and fast showcase of everything.
You'll be able to really, yeah, you guys will really be able to fucking fuck around with it yourself.
Yeah, and I will say, if you play all of the stages, like, in order, in one sitting, currently, you know, with what's in the game so far, I'd say if you are a very good, like, experienced Sonic player, and you're, like, very good at the games, this will probably take you about an hour to beat up to Zone 4. Which isn't bad at all. But yeah, I mean, this is only half of what's going to be in the game. Maybe there's going to be more than, you know, Act 5 through 8. I don't know. I'm not them. But yeah, this is just really good, and I wanted to, because I have them on stream. I figured I'd promote this because it's really good.
Maybe when you beat all 8 zones, a secret 9th zone will open up at the main menu.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to go in there, and then you'll have to fight Sonic.exe. No, I'm kidding. That's not gonna happen. Or is it?
Or is it?
Yeah.
Have people been talking in chat? Because, chat.
No, everyone
died.
pretty much just logged off. Everyone's like, alright, no more GD, I'm out.
That's fair. Honestly, though, yeah, 5 people are watching. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. I highly recommend you guys go try it. Maybe people left to go try it, who knows? But, yeah. Alright, with that, I think I'm going to end stream. It is 3:30 in the morning, and I also want to go get dishes done.
I got that it's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I thought it was a really fun stream. I'm glad I finally beat Stereo Demoness. That shit, 15 fucking end deaths. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a great stream. And yeah, good night everybody.